dice and the D100 that day.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, over that weekend, not that day.
What I found
No,
during
not just that
lockdown-
day. You did...
Yeah, what I found during lockdown is Wish is dangerous for buying dice.
Oh yeah, I've got some wish dice around.
Because you could buy like a set of 105 dice for like £3.
Fucking hell. That's bad,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, that was like back in like early days of lockdown. It's probably more expensive now because people are actually buying
Yeah,
dice.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, my latest set of dice are kind of these weird, I'd say it's weird shape put together that it's kind of hard to explain. It's what
Right,
they're. It's like lots of things pointing into numbers and dice patterns.
Oh, it's like
rather than-
I know the type of dice at least, because a
It's
friend
not-
of mine's got
It's
some.
not done in a conventional thing. It's more like lots of little things tying
Oh,
and
like
make
rogue
a
dice.
Yeah.
weird shape.
Like you've got
Yeah,
some
my
dice
friend-
that look like daggers or things like that.
Not quite daggers, and it's like they're more like basket type thing. Like,
Mhm.
not
I know the
quite.
ones you mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know the type.
It's
yeah.
weird to explain. It's like a pattern worked in dice, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
A friend of mine's got similar, where it's got like you have to look at it's like cyberpunky designed dice, and they've got like strobe lighting designs, and
Nice.
if you are very careful with how you look at it, you can go, oh, that's that number. Yeah, I see it. But it's really specific.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it the Sylvaneth dice from ages ago? Yes, it was Sylvaneth dice. I've got some of them
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
So
I mean, I
because
also do like getting the mystery bag.
no, not Sylvaneth dice. There are Sylvaneth dice. I meant the Ideneth
Oh,
ones.
Oh, the Deepkin ones. Yeah, I'm about to say I've seen
Deep-
the Sylvaneth dice. They are cool, but
Yeah, the Sylvaneth dice have like different number of leaves on trees for numbers,
Mhm.
but the Ideneth ones have different numbers of waves,
Ooh.
except they're also see-through.
Nice.
So you're looking at a see-through dice going, how many parallel lines are there on the top face of this? As
I-
opposed to just seeing through to the other side.
I haven't bought anything Warhammery
Are
for
they-
a while. I nearly bought the Slaves to Darkness dice when they got released, the new ones. They look
Yeah.
very nice.
I've only got an Underworld stuff recently. Yeah, I'm going to put a picture of the Ideneth dice in chat because you have to see them to believe them.
Yeah, they are very, very cool. I think the poll is done, by the way. It's at a very, very even deadlock currently
Yeah.
between 2 days. So I think it's between 2 days.
I mean, given that the poll was, hey, is there any other day but Friday? I think the option there is, if I wanted to, I could switch to Mondays, apparently.
Yeah.
Which at least would space things out a bit more and actually give me energy from the weekend.
Yeah.
Mm.
We like
Yeah,
one
run up.
Monday a month I can't do, but it's
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. That's Chris's bookkeeping and actually doing some more map stuff.
Ah. Oh,
Otherwise-
reminds me of the stones from Fulfillment.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at here. Like, I get it's some
No.
form of dice, but
Yeah, exactly. The number on each of the dice is the number of waves that are on it, apart from the 1 and the 6, which is the skull and the symbol.
I think I would hate that because I'd just be
Yes.
constantly going, I don't know what this is.
What is this?
I got many.
So
Imagine
I-
doing it in an actual game of Age of Sigmar. That's what I
yeah,
always thought.
we have to roll all of those at once. So I got them because they are so awful. Because they're funny.
I mean, that's some Fifth Element shit there.
Mm.
For some reason, the
Bob
bot.
showed his ones as well.
For some reason, the first die you showed, Bob, it reminded me of it. Yeah, it reminds me of the Leet symbol.
Yeah,
Like the Leet S symbol. You know that
yeah,
one.
the Stoozy.
They remind me of the drones from SG1.
Mm,
yeah,
I could say that.
oh, you know what's quite funny is Bob's screen just like popped up for me when you guys started discussing dice and stuff, so I didn't even notice that Al had posted a picture. I was entirely just referring to the stuff Bob was showing off
Ah.
on his stream.
No.
Yeah, that's not even including the cannonball type The other one, other set I got was just like a little tube about that size with mini dice in it.
Mm.
I shove my big pail of dice.
I would show you like my dice bag of holding, but I don't know where it is currently.
Yeah,
I can't show, but you guys have to see it on my actual stream because my webcam's already in use. But here's the dice of destruction in their little bag that they're still in, which have killed Bob how many times?
I don't know.
I can't currently see it because I've got
Too
a
many.
Minecraft advert
the movie or the game?
for Doritos.
Which supposed to tie into the
yeah,
movie?
Minecraft movie Doritos.
The secret
are
third
square.
option.
Yeah.
Have you seen that McDonald's are doing adult Happy Meals for the Minecraft movie
Oh yeah.
that come with
No,
a toy?
but it doesn't. It doesn't.
Wait,
Surprise.
how's this different from the children's Happy Meals?
Larger
It's an-
larger portion size.
Larger
I guess.
portion, adult portion.
The pictures are more difficult.
I mean, technically, the regular Happy Meal is adults if you order 3 of them.
Yeah. So
Some
it
of
also,
us just
it
take
also
it as a
comes
happy little
with
snack.
it also comes with nether sauce, which is just very spicy sauce.
Cool.
You
I've-
have
I
intrigued.
saw them, but I've not actually looked into it yet.
I
I've
haven't
not tried it yet. It's not out yet. But
I haven't eaten anything from McDonald's that wasn't one bag of chips for
Mm.
maybe 15 years.
Alright.
oh, good.
Ooh, this is quite good actually.
McDonald's chips, very good. Was never a fan of the burgers.
Fair enough.
Particularly.
The burgers aren't too bad, depending on what burger you went for.
I don't remember. It's been 15 years. I don't know. I always thought the chips were pretty good.
Chips are
McDonald's
good,
chips
yeah.
always were. McDonald's chips were always very good.
Like nuggets,
So what we're seeing is
everyone
Rob
raves
and
about
Order
them, but...
McDonald's now.
What was that, sorry?
I'm saying, so what we're seeing is Rob and Order McDonald's now.
I'm getting fish and chips.
Yeah. No, if I'm actually making my own burger tonight because I've got burgers.
Nice.
And if I get burgers from a fast food place now, there's a Wendy's nearby me, which is very good.
Ew.
Will say, the Wendy's chicken burgers actually live up to the hype. I've heard so many people go, you get the chicken burgers from Wendy's now. I'll try it. Yes, they're actually very good. For a fast food burger, they're very good.
Yeah. I've not had a Wendy's for like over 10 years now.
Yeah.
Because
One-
last time
one
I went
Wendy's.
went to one was in the States.
I've not had a Wendy's in over 2 weeks.
Oh no. I don't think we actually have one up in Edinburgh.
Hang on,
Not
wasn't
a Wendy's, I don't think. We recently got.
so?
Yeah,
Something.
Yeah.
Popeyes opened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Popeyes
but
opened.
Popeyes.
Yeah, so I was chatting with a couple other people about this earlier. There's a Popeyes, there is a Wendy's in Blackpool, where Chris's nemesis lives.
Blackpool's out?
Chris's nemesis lives. Oh, okay.
That
That one, the one who I would be
For
chatting with.
now.
sounds really dark. just for clarification, on at least my stream, we do not condone assassination. However,
Yes, we do.
no, I say we don't condone it.
Think of
However-
that example then, aren't you?
I specified assassination. It's very clear.
I mean, what Wolfie says off stream is completely different. He's
Mm.
constantly talking about it otherwise.
How big are Warnega again? Large? Okay.
I must say that's a very, very, very large water nugget.
I forgot how big they were. For no, by the way, I am ready. This shit posting hour. Should we play some D&D?
Yeah.
I suppose we should.
Yeah, might as well.
Ah, drop water.
I mean, can we all
I'm
see
very-
the same
I'm-
thing?
Very hungry now.
Oh yes, I think we can all see everything now.
I was watching YouTube shorts about food before this, and this is maybe even hungrier.
Is that cat who's? Yeah, that's cat over there. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can everyone see everything this week?
As far as I know, I can see 2 water
Shit.
nagas, I can see cat, I can see all the players.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
don't actually move cats. I normally just put them there to keep them off
Mm.
the map. You know what? Cat's just gonna show up and start swimming with you.
Hey! Cat got bored of watching and just went, you know what?
We're actually just gonna switch to Bob showing off dice now for the rest of the night.
That's the like dare shot or whatever the hell you'd call that. But
I'm gonna stick to just
That's
a
me
D10 and a D100.
that's me just putting on the desk. You heard that little thud.
Mm.
That's how heavy the thing
Wait to
is.
Thud.
Fuss. Fuss.
That's apostrophe. FUs.
Ah!
Alright, let's do a quick mic check to make sure everybody doesn't sound absolutely Sorry, just
Atrocious.
I
Chris
just
Pratt
saw
character.
FU. Oh. I mean, that's fair. It's no longer Salvin's pals, is it? Alvina, start us off. What happened last time?
Day! I am Wolf Ben, play Alvina. We had a very large amount of swimming.
You got more to go.
We had to explain to Gwen why we went from a diplomatic meeting into a effectively pitched battle. My Pokemon Pocket just went off.
Wait, let's do that.
I rolled the 16.
And we were we beat the shit out of a lot of water nagas and gave the Yount a existential crisis. That is what happened week before last, right?
I think so.
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
Or volleyball.
I'm welcome. man.
That's alright. Zormir! What happened last time?
Hi, I'm Bob. I play Zormir. There was a lot of transformation sequences of people transforming into different water type
Oh yeah, I forgot.
things.
It was supposed to be snakes, and
Yeah.
3/4 of the people are fish or submarines or an octopus.
Mer, centaur, baby.
Oh yeah, and Gwen has abs now. Yeah, forgot about that.
You swim up this river and get to the temple. And
fuck
we're
you,
being
Grindylow.
Windy Leo.
So we've been motoring up there. And I let everyone continue from there.
That's fair, sir. Fuck you. Tell us what happened last time.
So fuck you turned into a Grindylow, and yeah, we fought a bunch of invisible snakes because half the party can actually see them like on the Roll20. Apart from
Technical
that,
difficulties.
yeah, technical difficulties last week or week before that. Can't remember when we last played.
2 weeks ago.
Yep. Time is an illusion. Yeah, that's as much as I can remember.
Yeah, fair enough. Gwen, what happened last time?
The only thing important that happened was, like we said, Gwen got abs. Beautiful, glistening. So many. So many. And so happy.
And also,
Happiest ever been.
didn't you end up like critting on every save and things because of them? So you need abs, is what I've learned. I remember you were rolling like a god the other time we played.
There's going to be a lot of core exercises when we get back to the ship. Nothing but core.
How many of you are there? 6.
Really skinny arms and legs, but rock hard abs.
Yep.
That's it, sir. Lugrim, what happened last time?
Well, we were supposed to navigate our way through rocks, boulders, but they kind of got destroyed.
Hey, we're navigating our way through boulders. Directly through them.
Yeah, some of us made a path.
When pull didn't work, we disintegrate.
Yeah.
I forgot. Did you use like an 8th level disintegrate or a rock?
Yeah. That was by accident, though. I thought it was level 7.
Goodbye. Bye.
Enough of this pool table nonsense. Goodbye.
Be gone, rock.
And that's all I can really remember.
That's fair. And last but not least, Tomb Pointer, what happened last time?
Yeah, there were rocks. I used a spell to move some rocks out of the way. I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Yep, that's fair.
My mer form is very bioluminescent to the extent that you can't see the rest of me.
Yeah, aren't you a silhouette?
Yeah, I'm just a silhouette with glowing eyes at this point.
right. And I'm Chris McKenzie. I will be your DM for the evening. Now, as you can see from our very lovely progression graph, we now have additional things on your journey. Because I felt boring to just skip them, and I wanted to do more underwater stuff, because when do you get an opportunity to shoot your players through an underwater tunnel for a week?
Mm.
Yeah.
Literally in
Damn
game,
fair.
because you're just shooting through here. It's taking you days to travel.
This is
It's like
where
it was like what 2 days I think you said we've gone so or something because it's supposed to be like months away, but we're going very fast.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
your high-speed torpedoes in an underwater cavern system. I just like the fact that you're just on the road as a snake convoy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've added a couple extra things. Found a very lovely D20 underwater hazards and obstacles table, and found a little other something treat that may or may not show up depending on what you roll on the underwater hazards table.
Oh,
Yay.
no.
Which
Cracking.
I'm hoping will show up today because I think it would be hilarious. So if we do get it, bear with me because I've only scanned over the rules and we're like, yeah, that looks good enough.
Kraken,
Uh,
Kraken, Kraken.
No, I'm the one.
This is combat. That's for the boss at the end.
The
You know, I'll
classic,
put a Kraken at the end.
the classic river Kraken.
The thing I'd find more funny is finding assassin just.
Just-
going down the river.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Once again.
How did you
Just
cross
going
realms?
back
Pile of
up. Oh, hi,
oranges.
guys.
Alrighty, so as we get into the next day, or the next, not the next day, but the next segment of traveling, 'cause I think each one of these were supposed to be a couple hours. I think technically they were supposed to be like an hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that's boring. Let's make them a couple hours. Each one is 4 hours.
Makes sense. We'll make it a couple of days. Even it's a
Yeah.
huge distance.
Works for
It's
me.
fine.
And you know, while you you don't seem to need as much sleep in this form, you can go a couple days without really getting any exhaustion or anything, since you're all either boats or some other aquatic creature powered by the powers of cat. Eventually you'll need sleep, so that makes sense. Right, we're going to roll on the underwater hazards and obstacles table to see what this next terrain obstacle is for your advancement. So, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5, but that's not a terrain. So let's start with Wolfie. We'll just go. Oh, you know what?
74.
No, we always go left to right. Let's go right to left for once. Tomb Pointer, roll me a d20 to see which obstacle is your fault.
Okay, I'm doing actual dice today because I want to.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, interesting. Alvina, off in the far distance, there is a very slim moment as you are shooting through this tunnel where the walls line up in such a way that you can just kind of get a really good distant look down the corridor.
Mhm.
You know, where the left and right walls leave a little bit of gap, and you do spot a couple 100 feet away before you immediately lose sight of them as you kind of have to go around a bend. 2 water nagas visible, seemingly doing something. You can see that they have a small bubble between them, which I actually need a different color. Let's go. White makes sense.
I was about to say white is the easy one for air pocket
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I want an actual circle here. Yeah, they got a nice little
Bubble.
bubble between them. And then you lose sight of them, and we'll come back to this in a second. But you can describe to the rest of the party what you just spotted. You effectively just spotted this, but the scene will change by the time you actually get there.
Hey guys, there's 2 Nagas just made a bubble in front of us.
Was there anything in the bubble?
Air, I'm assuming?
Is that some kind of euphemism?
No? It's just a bubble.
Well,
Who's got something ready to pop it?
Should we pop it from a distance? I would say I should, but last time I tried to do something we got attacked by millions of snakes. So
Why would they
I
have
will
a bubble?
check this time.
I
That's
mean,
just
why
not-
would they have a bubble? Don't know. Why would they make a bubble? Also don't know.
That is not a bubble.
Yeah, it feels like it would be transporting something inside it.
Oh, it could just be a giant sphere of glass that we could hit really hard.
Yeah, potentially.
Perhaps.
But you all will get your chance to try and investigate as you turn a corner and see ahead of you. You do not see the water naga anymore. They have retreated, having placed the bubble. A very large, what can only be described as air bubble. It's got that kind of slightly fluorescent? No, not fluorescent. What the hell is
It's glowing bubble.
Iridescent.
iridescent? Thank you. That slightly iridescent sheen to it, suggesting that it is just a giant bubble. And there is nothing visible inside it. You can see straight through the bubble to the other side. The light gets ever so slightly distorted, so it's kind of stretching, enlarging, and reducing the thing on the other side of it if you're looking at the left or right or straight through it. But you can see it now. You all have one round effectively as you are very quickly shooting towards it in order to do any actions, do any investigations, or anything else you would like to do. So, what would everyone like to do? You get one action, one bonus action, and one reaction, and one passive investigation.
I'm not sure. Because my brain is telling me that we get close to it, it bursts, and it does some, and it's like a tsunami wave of water. Or it's an implosion bomb, effectively. It could be.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's for the party to find out.
Well, if you pop it, you're definitely gonna probably trigger the tide crystals.
Mm.
Oh boy.
What do those actually do? They ping, right?
They pinball you, yeah, and you go off course because
They
we're
don't
gonna break
necessarily
up.
have to pinball you. They release a surge of energy into the water around them that effectively pushes everything away.
It's fine if we do it from a distance.
So
Here's
the only,
something.
I have some long range. I don't think any of it would apply to a bubble because we're underwater, so fire's not going to do it. And I have a laser pistol, which I've got a suspicion might not work on a bubble.
I have a couple of options. I'm just deciding what the best one is.
What's the max range we've got on our?
On anything that goes underwater
I mean,
specifically.
I could cast Shatter on it.
Magic missile.
Magic missile, yeah.
My things, but I might as well tell you, my thing's range is catapult. Just catapult something at it to pop it.
Oh, catapult seems like a good one because that'll definitely pop it, and it won't be us popping it.
Yeah, that's
but-
a,
Lou, do you
it's
still
a
have a
90
massive
foot.
range?
Yeah, catapult range
a
might
90
also
range, though.
be reduced as well, seeing as we're underwater.
Mhm.
It might depend what your catapult is. Actually, catapult's always bludgeoning, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm planning on catapulting my alchemy jug, which is producing water, to just kind of so get water inside the bubble, see what happens.
I mean, I'm interested to see what happens, so I'm down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out if one of the other liquids is going to be better, like oil or something.
Mayonnaise!
Maybe.
Mayonnaise of the bubble.
Mayonnaise the bubble.
We're gonna. If I mayonnaise the bubble, we're just gonna be swimming in mayonnaise for ages.
My max range is what? 360 on my antimatter rifle.
Yeah.
I can get 240.
What damage types do you have again?
Psychic, radiant, necrotic, force.
Force will probably work. Actually, force works.
Yeah.
I don't know how the.
Oh, horse, not horse. Right, okay, that makes more
Horse.
sense.
Fire horse.
I was
mean,
questioning
that's
if you were
an
just
amazing gun.
I can't
Invention! New invention!
Horse gun.
Fires horses. That sounds a great idea.
Gwent gets goes
Yeah, I
120
thought you were expecting something to go out there.
feet in 1 second.
Little
Yeet,
horses
Gwent.
being fired.
We could have Lou shoot it. Whoever, basically, we could go in range order and see what
Yeah.
happens first, right?
Just I'll do a passive investigation from distance if you want.
I should also say, when I say investigation, what I actually mean is some form of analysis. It doesn't actually have investigation. Be arcana, nature. You tell me what specifically, what aspect of knowledge you're using to look at it with. You can also just use investigation, but just each check will reveal something different. There's
Can
only
I do a
60.
perception check of just anything apart from the bubble to see if there's anything? Like, is this just like
is the bubble
the
a
big?
distraction?
Yeah, here's the big thing. Don't mind the guys with the swords just by the side of it.
Turns out it's just an invisible wall. It's
it's
actually just
just
a
a-
brick wall, but they've
No,
made it
it's
slightly
just a bubble.
transparent.
Well, like just to the side, there's like 17 Nagas with guns waiting to shoot us. That's what I'm concerned about.
To be fair, they do specialize in ambush. It's not a
Yeah.
ridiculous idea.
So hey, look at this big glowy thing. Bam, 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 bam.
Yes, you may. This will be your one analysis because you only got 6 seconds. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay, so you don't see any water naga hiding out the side with guns. You do spot in the distance beyond the bubble what look to be just ever so slight shimmer in the water that you've learned to detect as the outline of invisible naga very quickly swimming away in the opposite direction from the bubble.
Oh, that's bad news. They're legging it.
I
That
wonder
is some
where they'd
truly
gone.
bad news.
Yeah, they weren't invisible originally. They're now just gone. So
They weren't while they were doing stuff. Once they placed
Yeah.
the bubble, there was no reason not to camouflage and fucking run for it.
yeah.
I hope you know that they've now resulted to just, okay, well, we can't take them head on. Here we go.
Landmine-
Run for it.
Landmines. Is what it
Bombs.
means.
Yeah.
Sea mines, actually, a bit.
It's a good sign. It's not necessarily good
We've
for
put
us.
the fear in them.
True.
Alvina,
Yes.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Well,
As a tidal wave with your gravity smash and send that bubble at them.
Yeah, that's a point.
We'll send their bubble to them by you forcing the water. Push it.
I don't actually have that at the moment because I
Ah.
used it in the last combat.
I
Wait,
catapult's limitation is weight. How heavy is a bubble?
very because it's air. It is actually heavy. Air is
Okay.
actually quite heavy.
Isn't catapult also touch?
No, it's 60 foot
No, it's
range. I can
not.
catapult
It's
something
actually
from
not
60 feet away.
Unfortunately, it's like if you manage to pick up all of the air in the bubble, it's a pretty big bubble. It probably weighs quite a bit.
Yeah.
There was a whole chapter in the Belgariad about how hard it is to move air like that.
Okay.
Great book series, I recommend it.
Yes, it's an idea I will try if we run out of other ideas.
I don't have the Singularity Slash. I do have Molten Smash, so it'll definitely cause us problems because it'll effectively be putting about a ton of obsidian directly in front of us. But it'd probably send a big heat bubble towards the bubble. It might
A
work.
problem we know is better than a problem we don't.
Exactly.
Then you can smash the obsidian at them as well. Yeah. We're just gonna
we will
go-
we will have about a ton of very, very warm, basically razor sharp rock in directly in front of us. So I'm giving you fair warning.
Yeah, I would rather.
so
not
that's
that.
plan B.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it necessarily, but
I am.
well, I don't think us coming out the other side of this as mints is a good section.
I actually need to go grab some more water. So while you guys are continuing to discuss that, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So you get a little extra time before I hurry you up. When I get back, though, I will just be asking what you're doing. So do come up with a plan, or at least some way of getting more information so you can make a plan. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
I mean, if they're not going legging it, it's definitely going to do something bad to us. So
Oh, it's
Yeah,
definitely
I
gonna
think-
do something bad. We know
Yeah.
that.
activate it before we hit it, I think is our best bet.
Yeah.
And figure out the consequences then and react then.
Yeah.
I've got a very bad idea.
Okay, what's the
Is
second
it-
very bad
Elaborate,
idea?
yeah.
What's the
Molten
second?
Smash? Yeah.
What's the second bad idea?
Combination with your molten smash.
Oh, good. More
Okay.
hot stuff.
Because I can do Thunder
Cool it
Wave. If
down.
someone can do Shatter, and I cast Thunder Wave on it, it'll send all the shards away from us.
I mean, it's not quite given entire race Iron Man armor, but it's still not great.
I
It's
think that
better
would
than the
actually
just
work.
Molten Slash on its own. I will say that.
I actually like the make a bunch of obsidian, then pop it idea.
And
It'd
then
be very,
fling it
it'd be a
forward.
very easy way to make sure we don't have any other bubble traps in front of us because we're gonna
Yeah.
get obsidian moving at like Mach 3 directly in front of the party.
It's going to ruin somebody's day downstream, definitely.
We'll get some sushi on the other side, I'm sure, because it's gonna blend any fish that's on the. We're basically
Yeah.
DIYing a pyroclastic flow in a river.
And
Just
is
a
that
blender.
bad thing?
Just a blend of pushing down the river.
Oh yeah, shit. No, it's not yet. It's after this section. What Alvina finds. I
slow
forgot.
it.
I forgot the other week that I was doing the bit of Alvina finds a different water-based animal to just eat.
Oh yeah.
What was I found? It's an eel. I've got an eel this time.
Okay.
Does
I'm
that
chowing down on an eel.
Does that sound like a reasonable idea?
I mean, at least it pushes
got-
stuff
wait,
away.
wait, Important thing. Who's got Thunderwave?
I've got
I-
Thunder Wave.
No.
You have Shatter.
Hang on. I
I
think
have
I have both.
disintegrate still.
No, not what we wanted.
Yep, I have both. So
Your
You're both-
option
okay.
C, Lou.
I've
Disintegrate is
got
option
both, and
C.
you've got both.
Yeah, we've got one person at least with each of them. It's not the worst plan. It
you,
will-
you shatter off Thunderwave.
We
Like
will
pretty
be. We will be fairly close. Just as a heads up.
Yeah.
I think
Those
if
have
I,
a 90.
you will be
us
very
back
close.
It has a 90-foot range.
I can slow it.
What, the bubble?
I
Yeah.
don't think we
If
want
it's
the
a if it's a creature.
I don't think
uh,
it's a creature. I think it's a
I
bubble.
don't think his molten thing.
And
becomes
neither
the
is a
creature.
giant chunk of rock that's gonna
I mean-
spawn.
Also,
I mean,
to like just negate the using all the element, all your stuff. I could just fire an arrow out.
Let's start with that and then do the other plans.
Yeah.
if the arrow doesn't pop it and it doesn't go off, we'll, we use
We'll
the
resort to we'll resort to Plan P.
pulverize.
As a P for
Fan
pyroclastic
blender.
flow.
Pyroclastic plan. Yeah, we could try the arrow first.
We'll
Like
try.
sane people.
We'll try Plan P first, and then we'll try Double P next.
Yeah, plan A for arrow.
You don't want a double P.
Plan A, arrow. Plan P,
Yeah.
kill everything in the environment in front of us.
We'll go for Plan. No, we'll go with Plan P, and then we'll go back to Plan B. Blender. Pop it,
Oh,
and then
like that.
blender.
There's also the one comfortable part. If the arrow does work and it sends, say, a tsunami our way, then I can molten smash, and that probably like stop the tsunami.
Yeah, works.
It's a 3. It's gonna go horribly wrong.
We know.
Oh yeah, it's just what flavor is horribly wrong.
We planned for it going horribly wrong.
How horribly
We didn't
wrong.
expect it to go well. It never goes well with us.
Oh no, it's not going to
Ah.
work. Let's
We had diplomacy. We went into a place to have diplomacy with the spirit in the air and get permission, and we killed it.
A 61% chance of failure.
That's better odds than we usually have.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think I know what's in the bubble.
Or 39% chance of
If it's-
success.
It's just a giant
Come on,
glass,
Bob.
if it's just a giant glass orb, it would be very funny.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
They've-
add glass
they've
on
just
glass
put-
here.
They've just put effectively an iceberg in the middle of the water.
So I have a feeling it might be a vacuum in there, which essentially causes a sonic boom if we pop it.
Yeah,
Cool.
I was kind of thinking this. I was basically
Yeah.
thinking if you put a big enough pocket of air into one place, and then it expands rapidly, it sends huge shockwaves through the water. So that's my thought. Listen, we probably have more chance of dealing with that rather than hitting it head on and just exploding with it, right?
Yeah.
Look, if all else fails,
Does
I'll
giving
live.
Deafness.
And fuck you.
I'm back. Right. Who's dying first?
We're going with
Zormir.
Plan A first.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we'll move to Plan P.
Plan P is the second option.
Hopefully you have enough actions. Okay.
Okay. So first.
Uh,
First.
Just before you do that, I'm just going to cast all purity around us.
What does that do?
It gives us something.
Yeah.
If in case we get deafened or stunned or
Yeah, but
Okay.
somehow
Yeah.
blinded, which I think could be really dark considering what we think is in that bubble. So, no,
I just want to try and help.
I
Okay.
think it's a good idea, honestly. I think deafened is very likely. So,
All right. Okay. So go and choose their passive analysis and an action. What was
Okay.
next?
Then fuck you is going to fire an arrow from his short bow.
Well, bless fuck you.
Oh yeah, go on.
good shout, actually.
Give fuck you a D4.
Lou, why are you suddenly much louder than you were earlier?
I don't know.
A
They
different
got.
headset.
Ah.
Alright, one second. This is quickly
I
adjusting.
just
your
realised you
volume.
can actually put Lou to a normal volume
Yeah.
for once.
I mean, congratulations, but you gotta warn us of this stuff so I can lower you back down. Your voice is lovely, but it's deafening.
Oh, thank you.
Still too loud. Still too loud.
I'll
I'm
sing
on low at
later.
51. It's comfortable.
Yeah, I like
So,
how I've had to put you down from like 150 down to like 50. Your voice is 100% more readable.
So is it?
Okay.
Anyone else before I fire this arrow?
So Lou's casting Bless, so that's Lou's used their action.
Now, Alvina Point and
Me.
Zormir are Plan P. So,
Yeah.
when if this doesn't work, we're going with the nuclear option.
Jones and
be
Abby just look
interested.
over you and shrug their shoulders. They're not magic users. They can't do anything. They hit things. You pick the two melee character NPCs.
I say you don't know what Plan A is.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm pretty sure it involves shooting it first. All right, then Fuku. It sounds like you're using your action.
Yep. So fuck is firing a arrow from his short bow of warning.
Okay, okay. And how
Um,
fast does this arrow go?
It's 80-foot regular range, 320-foot disadvantage.
Okay, now I gotta do some physics here because if you're traveling like a torpedo and then fire an arrow, does the arrow carry the momentum, or is there's enough water resistance to
Yes.
slow it down?
To be fair, we're going with the current actually, so probably actually you'd speed it up.
Yeah, so unless you get to relativistic speeds. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always possible with you lot. All right, so the arrow shoots ahead. Anything special about this arrow as it's about to make contact with this bubble?
I would have used one of the silver arrows.
Okay.
In case the bubble's a werewolf.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, the silver generally works against magic stuff anyway. So it's a 22 to hit, not with bless.
Apparently, it's also a short ball warning.
It's
Yeah.
magic because it's a short throw warnings, I guess.
It's magic and silvered arrows.
Okay. Then you watch as your arrow fires through the bubble, and you can see it is traveling through the bubble. It hasn't popped it. It almost got absorbed into the bubble. And it is traveling. Cut out. Now I was trying not to grab the like bubble so I can... You go back there.
The arrowhead keeps going. If you just nail one of the freaking snakes to the wall on the other side, it'd be very funny.
There you go.
Shot in the back.
Continue forward, continue forward. You watch it hit the other side of the bubble, and you watch as it bounces off and it falls to the bottom of the bubble. Just like bounces off of it and drops to the bottom.
Interesting.
So it's a prison bubble.
It's yeah, the reverse of the dome that keeps you inside, but keeps things from getting in, but
Tiny hut.
you can get out.
It's tiny hut. Yeah.
Yep, tiny hut.
It's
It's a
inverse
tiny bubble.
hut.
Yep.
I don't think that Plan P will work. Thankfully.
No.
I mean, Plan P might encase it.
Nah, because it'll just put a giant bunch of like semi-cooling rock inside it.
Ah. Yeah, how does physics work?
How does physics work?
Yeah.
How does this?
I think
Well, given-
Thunderwave might just work. Just push it.
Try Thunderwave. Try Thunderwave.
I'll yeah, I'm thunderwaving it, so I'll thunderwave this thing towards the Naga, which I can't see.
All right.
Let's get the range on that. Thunderwave range. Oh, self, and it's a 15-foot cube on myself, so I have to save Thunderwave when we're closer.
Okay. Any other actions as you all go hurtling towards it?
The bubble stayed the same size as far as we've been looking at it, right? Like
No,
it is
it's
obviously bigger
slightly
now.
growing.
Yeah. Okay.
It is growing ever so slowly.
I could still launch the alchemy jug into it, but then we'll just have a bubble filled with water.
Yeah.
And technically, since this is all happening within 6 seconds, because this is one round of you doing stuff before you get to it, it's not growing that particularly fast, but it is growing like very slowly larger every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably not quite. We're not quite close enough to just gun it and go around the side.
I mean, it can be. That is an option. You
Yeah,
just
there are
have
these
choices.
like side tunnels.
You might.
There are exits to this. You don't know where these side tunnels go, but they do exist.
We got two options here. We can either try dismissing it or shattering it, or almost shattering it. Blue, you got disintegrate. That works good on
Yeah.
entrapment bubble.
Does
I
anyone
can
just have? Does anyone just have dispel magic?
I was just saying that.
Yeah.
I don't have it prepared.
Lou has it.
If you
Yeah.
got the smell magic, go for it. That's
I
it.
can dispel magic, not dispel it.
Smell the
You
magic.
smell magic.
Where
Make it
does
smell
go?
very nice of lavender.
I've fucking just seen it.
It's a level. I don't remember. Do you know what level dispel magic is? It level 2
there
or
he
3?
is.
Three.
It's 3.
Yeah,
it's
I've
same as
got it.
Casper.
It's
Okay.
120 feet.
Oh yeah, range-wise, you're fine. Like I said, you are hurtling towards it. All right, Lou's casting dispel magic. For note, this is a magical bubble.
Mhm.
It is a magical effect. Unfortunately, catapulting would not work on it because it cannot actually be moved. It is immobile
Okay.
Ooh.
once placed in once placed. But
Placed
dispel
there,
magic
yeah.
does work as the bubble pops, and you just watch this little arrow begin to
Everybody's eardrums blow.
just get carried away with the current. Wee.
Well,
Oh,
surely
wait,
the water will go faster
we-
because it's all the water will be rushing to fill the space.
Yeah, but it's still
You'd
good.
think, but surprisingly not.
Oh, was it just filled with water anyway?
No,
This magic
but it
bullshit.
doesn't seem to have displaced the water around it. The water there's suddenly water there. It's a strange overlapping dimensional space. Don't worry about it.
It was a water balloon.
It was a water balloon.
No, because again, there was no water inside it.
Magic water balloon.
Magic water balloon.
Okay, fair enough. All right, but these two have continued to hightail it away from here. But yes, would the party like to proceed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could still send that down there and send them the blender.
No! Stop trying to make me use my abilities when I don't need to yet. Also, Chris, I'm
Just
eating an
blender them.
eel. I'm eating an eel.
What did he all do to deserve this?
It was tasty.
Yeah, be delicious.
run.
Don't you know eels are important, Bane?
Yes.
He's
I mean-
trying to charge up his lightning powers.
Yeah. I also
Didn't say it
expect
was
Alvina
electric
to get
eel.
a fillet of fish from somewhere. Just a McDonald's fillet of fish.
Fish and chips full on. Just
Yeah.
eating it. Fully battered.
Why is everyone ever slightly off
She
kilter?
caught
who
a
cares?
wild fried fish.
Who cares? Who cares? Okay. All right. As you continue, though, you find no other obstacle for this stretch of your journey. The water nagas appear to have gone down either side tunnels or have doubled back or something. There, you have not found them as you are keeping your eyes peeled for them. So either they have managed to slip you, or they were just really good at stealthing.
I believe
Or
Who
they're
knows why?
really
Either way,
scared of
nothing
us.
attacks you. As you make your way to your next pit stop and get to eat an eel. As the DM quickly rearranges the map for something. No, that's not the right color.
Right, I need
Or
more
a reddish
water-based things to eat. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get up a list.
You get around out of sea creatures so quickly.
That's the good part. We're in a river.
Limpets.
Not mythological. Oh, that's the next one. That's definitely the next one.
I say,
That's dark as hell. But yeah, that's definitely the next one.
oh no.
Like concern for
A
this.
kappa.
Catfish.
Yes, actually, that's exactly what she's eating.
What?
A kappa.
Oh no.
Wait, palace?
What?
Not a palace cap. No.
Bribe? You're clearly not seeing what I'm seeing.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right.
Who's bribing us? And what are they bribing us with?
Or are we having a choice to bribe? Or go straight to the palace?
Yeah, we actually have a choice to bribe. We're playing Monopoly now. We can bribe them to get a shotgun.
I mean, if you all play some D&D Monopoly, I know a great YouTuber who's put some stats together.
Yeah, we get to the next section. Alvina's just got a half-eaten kappa, which I believe kappas are person size. She should go through it real quick.
Yeah.
God, you'd just be
You've got
carrying
an
a
appetite.
corpse.
Okay, and last one of these, I need to actually fill in the little chart here to indicate your progress. But as you continue on your way, your next leg of your journey, which is that on? Is that on the layer? Okay, it's on the layer. Right. What? Yeah, there we go. I'm no longer doing this neatly. I don't care. Just all about efficiency now. You come down after a couple more hours, probably another like 3 to 5 hour journey. You eventually spot something as you are hurtling down. For note, the old man lizard folk is complaining about his bones.
Ah, my bones.
They
Jones
can
is
get rid of those for you.
Jones
Like,
is
get
still
rid of
having
his
a great
bones.
time. Abigail is still being diligent, but you can see her eyes starting to get kind of heavy. She's not used to this level of cognitive concentration for so long. Much more of a short skirmisher fighter. But as you come out the direction, you actually see in what appears to be arcane font, so large neon glowing lights, that somebody has written palace with a giant arrow pointing down one branch of a split, or bribe going down the other. Which path would you like to take?
I mean, I imagine I've got a strange suspicion that Alvina and fuck you briefly lock eyes, and probably nod, and immediately starts moving towards Bribe,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, if fuck you sees anything shiny down there, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yes, these little yellow marks are large golden chests floating in the water.
I'll take the bait. Would it be the
And what's
first
going to
time?
happen is this is a circular round to the palace.
Yeah,
So
so
we give them a bribe to get to the palace.
see, I think I'd take bribe as well because it feels like a double bluff.
Actually, yeah, the palace is not the right route. The palace is a dead end,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah, so if it's not the right route, if it isn't a double bluff, we get treasure. If it is a double bluff, we get treasure and the palace.
Yeah. And if it's a triple bluff, it's just a trap. We'll die.
It's
But
just a big
that's a
fuck
risk
off
we're
mimic.
willing to take. That's
Yeah.
only a 33% chance.
How much horribly wrong will this go?
Yes.
6.
Let's find out.
How low?
36%.
36% chance of going wrong?
Yeah.
It was damn close. It
That's
was
not bad.
damn close.
I like those odds.
I like this.
Never tell me the odds.
We're going to the bribe. I think
You
we're
going
going
to the bribe?
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to the bribe.
Yeah.
Alright, is everyone going to the bribe?
I mean, I wish I could say we could stop them, but I don't think we can.
Not enough of us now.
With your
Okay,
abs
if
of
everyone wants to
steel.
go to the bribe route. Alright,
Follow the
Uh,
idiots.
you get to your first chest. What would you like to do?
grab it.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
I'll take
Let's
it.
check it for traps.
How?
What would you like to do as you're hurtling towards this golden chest floating in the water?
Well, Alvina,
Because you certainly aren't going to have time to carefully analyze it while you're hurtling
Like-
towards it.
I'll look at it. Can I
Slap it.
see a bear trap on the lock?
Give me a
I'm gonna
perception check.
A 23, that's not bad.
No, you do not see any obvious signs of a trap. There is no massive bear claw waiting to come down on you.
And I slap it with Mage Hand
So
from
I'll
30
just try
foot
to
away.
remember if aquatic
I
mimics
was
are a
thinking
thing.
Mage Hand, but it won't be strong enough.
You're
Oh,
pretty
no,
sure
just saying-
mimics don't need to breathe, so technically.
It wouldn't
just
be the
wanna push
first
it.
time that Alvina got immediately stuck to a mimic. That happened in like episode 3, I think, where she kicked the door in. The door was a mimic.
Alright, what are you doing? You just grabbing it as you go past. It doesn't seem to be being affected by the current itself. Are you breaking it as you come past? What's your goal here? There's a couple ways you can approach this.
Mage Handing it.
They're mage handing it first to see what that reaction is.
Alright,
If the mage hand
as
sticks to
as
it-
the mage hand touches the chest registers something touching it, and whatever magic was preventing it from flowing with the water seems to dispel itself as the chest starts to get carried away by the current.
Oh,
After it.
yep, I'm gonna catch up to it and grab it.
Okay, you do so. You grab the chest. You now have this large, like,
Your hand
chest-sized
stuck to it.
chest.
Yeah.
Your hand is not stuck to it, but you are having to kind of balance it, just because it's a kind of strange, bulky shape that doesn't really play nice with the current.
Yep.
As you continue down, 50 feet further ahead of you, you see another chest. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm down to grab another one. I could probably grab
Yep.
2. One.
Yep.
There's 3, so someone else is gonna have to grab the 3rd one, but I can grab the first 2 at least.
We have a portable hole. We can just like hoop over it.
Yeah, if
I'm
you want
assuming
that
it's-
portable hole filled with water.
I'm assuming it's too big for a bag of holding as well, right? Because it's a
Yes,
full
this is
chest.
like a
Yeah.
large trunk chest.
Yeah, it's a full head chest.
Yeah, why not? Hang on. Have I used it yet?
I don't
I
know.
have. Damn it. Okay. So I was thinking performance of creation, just make a net. But I've used it today, so I can't go back.
Oh wait, do I have a net? Wait a minute, I might have a net.
So used to complex magical solutions, we forget that we have an adventuring pack.
Yep. So when we were thinking about popping the bubble, I was like, I don't have anything I can. I have a Python just from my
You
starting.
have,
equipment.
you have a big spike.
I have a big spike.
No, I got rid of the net. It says 0 in my inventory. Damn it! I must have used it on
Yeah.
something previously. Damn it! Right, I'll grab the second chest with my other arm.
How much does the chest look worth?
It's gold.
Fairly expensive. A good like maybe 100 gold just for the chest alone.
Hmm.
Like it's a decent looking chest. It looks sturdy, good wood, good metal bindings and craftsmanship on it. It's embedded with gems and jewels and plates of gold. Hell, it might even go up to like 300 gold depending on how valuable these jewels are.
Nice.
I need something more expensive than that. Unfortunately.
Damn. It's fine, I'll
I
have
need
them.
a
If-
500, well, 5,000 GP chest to make a Liam's secret chest.
5,000 gold chest.
Yep.
Oof.
Fucking hell! What the hell is it made?
Gold.
Rare materials worth at least 5,000 GP. And a tiny one for
Probably
worth
Oh,
diamond
about
you got like a
50
gold.
chainsaw or something in the background.
Hmm?
Have you like every time you talk, are you like pulling on a massive chain or something?
No, it'll be the washing machine in the background.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Like there's just
Yeah.
something ominous about
It's
your
like ding, ding,
background
ding,
noise.
ding, 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 kind of noise.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was just
can't
very
do-
curious.
I can't
Bob's
do anything about that.
Bob's about to be killed by a chainsaw murderer on stream.
Like it wasn't even like proper chainsaw. It was just like Marley and like chain. I was like, are chain based ghosts haunting you right now?
Marley and
just a washing
Marley.
machine. Just a washing machine.
That's fair. All right. We're gonna play. How many chests can you bring with you without them crashing on the walls? Because every 50 foot, there is well, at least for the first 300 foot, then they gave up and were like, you know what? They've gone down this far, then they're off route already. Everyone, give me a acrobatics check or a sleight of hand check.
I'm weirdly good at that.
Doesn't matter how strong you are if you can't actually carry them physically.
I think I've got my two. Hey, of
Yeah,
course,
it's a-
fuck
it's
you.
a- it's a
Fuck you.
mid-roll for me.
Imagine fuck you and Alvina immediately, like, yep.
Over choices?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics or sleight of hand.
By hand.
So far, everyone's done acrobatics.
If it was athletics, it'd be okay.
I really should increase fuck you sleight of hand.
I'm
Doesn't
surprised
matter.
it's not actually higher, to be honest.
Oh no, it's only a +6.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm better at sleight of hand than fuck you.
But you're a showman. Makes sense.
Yeah, true.
But fuck you does also steal.
So,
stuff, but
man,
it doesn't
does
really
hit the
count if
wall.
you get seen.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Also the-
Purple!
also
Purple.
That's not dark.
the-
Is there dark and
Also-
purple? I'll just do you.
Also, the dice hit the wall on the roller.
Nice.
I think we've got at least 4 chests. Ooh.
How big are the chests?
Trunk.
Bigger than you.
Big,
Okay.
big trunk size.
Because if they were like at least like 2 foot on one end, could have put them into the bag of holding.
No, yeah, I asked already, and they're too
Yeah.
big for bag of holding. I'm imagining the full, you know, the Harry Potter trunk size.
Ah, right, yeah.
I'm imagining those real big ones.
What are they called? Foot trunks or something like that?
Yeah, those ones. Massively.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, don't. I have a backup if things go wrong.
No, it's already gone wrong.
Yeah.
Zomie got a 6, which means Zomie has died on the wall.
Oh,
Zomi's a smear.
Yeah, Zombie got hit by every rock on the way down.
oh, I
Just,
have a
just
backup
dragging
that
along the wall.
I have a backup to rescue the chest, not Zormir.
Oh, that's fine then.
I'm happy with taking all the hits for it.
Zormir goes
Yeah, I
to.
know.
Well, sorry, this was to if you could actually like capture and drag the chest with you. Zormir goes to like touch it, but like knocks it with like the back of his knuckle as he's trying to like get his hand around to grab it, and just it shoots off before he can get a firm grip, and it's just going down the river. He tries to chase after, like swim after it, and it just manages to go down this very thin off route that Zormir is not able to like get to in time, and it's just is lost. It's gone.
Damn it, Zombie!
Yep. Where's this? Oh, it's on the actual map, isn't it? Okay, I gotta get rid of the chest now. The chest has been captured.
Yeah, how
There
many
we
do we
go.
get?
You get a dragon horde's worth of chests.
Nice.
It's fine by
Yay.
me.
But anyway, after a good like 300 to 500 feet, when you're no longer able to turn back any convenient method, the chests become more scarce and or eventually stop altogether as you continue traveling for the next 4 hours and nothing else ever happens. You don't come across any more water naga. Eventually, you see what appears to be a little bit of light coming in to this tunnel system that you're in, and you can hear what sounds like the escape of water into air as you appear to be hurtling towards an exit. What would you
Oh,
like
no.
to do?
Does it sound like water in air, as in we're at like a river now, or does it sound like the thunder of a waterfall?
There is no thunder. It sounds like the exit of a river.
You're probably fine then.
Oh, okay, that's better. I was thinking waterfall.
This is a floating island we're on.
That's why I was worried about the waterfall, because the thunder comes from the top section as well.
Okay.
What causes that?
It's the water going off for a sharp dip really quickly, I believe.
Oh, that's
It
fine
ge-
then. Yeah, there's no thunder.
It's because there's the shot going off the top and then it hitting the bottom is the extra deep part of the thunder, but it's thunder on both sections.
I'm still gonna activate my radiant form.
Yeah, because after all, this isn't space, or this isn't normal place. The water it just goes off into the void. As the party to the front, please, quickly find themselves suddenly just with a bunch of loose water particles floating in the void at the bottom of the floating island. Well, we say floating island. Technically, it's not floating because there's no gravity or anything to fall into. Orbiting island. You appear to have exited the tunnel system. Congratulations! You do not seem to have reached your destination, however. What would
Totally
you
worth
like
it.
to do?
I cast fly.
I'm about to say, I can fly.
Say whether I want to grab people or just keep the treasure.
No, it's a simple solution. Grab hold of me, everybody!
I'm casting flying, grabbing people who need grabbed.
Yeah, it's like-
I cast fly and catch the non-flyers among us.
I grab whoever's closest to me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alvina's going to be rocketing with pyromance.
Yeah. He's just wrapped
Ah.
around tapping his leg.
Yeah.
The two strongest people are me and Albina, so
Actually, yeah, the
Yeah,
good news is
carrying
if
the
there's
most.
no gravity here, I can just like let go of the treasure, catch people, and then get them to grab it later.
Do I still have the tail from Cat?
Probably.
Yeah.
Big snake tail. I'm going to grab whatever point lost with my tail. Yike.
Oh, nope. Go back and delete that. Oops, there we go. Ah, I did it. I got everything back. Right. Except for the water fountain. Ah, who cares? It's falling off the marble.
dispersing into paper anyway.
Yeah, I needed this because I actually put it on the token layer. I was trying to even everything up. Alright, you guys are all floating in space now. Lucky for you, it's not actually space, it's the
void.
astral sea.
Can I kind of peer up and see how far land is above us?
Certainly you may.
We went a bit off course, guys.
A little bit.
You have exited out this way, so you are over here now.
Okay. I'm just going to zoom in so we can get a proper look at it.
I cannot see where you're indicating.
We're here.
Just about the Y.
Ah, there. That's it. Okay.
You've come out just beneath, or not just beneath, but like a decent, like couple miles beneath this land edge here, because the mountain obviously runs through the entire structure of the island. And you are now floating in this bit of purple void. Look how far you've traveled, though, in only a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good ways.
Pretty sure that even would have taken you like half a week for flying there.
Yeah. We basically went through the entire mountain range.
Yep.
See, Zobe, you can be happy. We end up in the void like you originally wanted to begin with.
How far away are we vertically from land?
6 miles.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, might be an issue. Well, we're not falling, so
You're not.
That's
You're
plus.
just floating in void. Which page are we on? 5?
It's fine. At least Lou's immune to the horrors of the void. How about Abby?
Roll me a d20.
17.
She's gone.
Well,
You appear to have lost her along the way somehow.
we've lost. Fuck you, Lou, and Abby.
Did they go to? Did they go to the palace?
No, fuck you. Definitely went with her.
I trust. No, I don't trust either of them to look after.
Say, are
Abby.
you okay? I trust Abby more than them two.
Yep. Oh, there's Lou.
Oh, Lou showed up. Lou taking it now.
There's fuck you.
Alright. But only because the DM cannot actually bother running that. That would actually be quite funny. If just let's split the party. No, we're not. We're
There's
not
Abby.
splitting the party.
Fine.
I'm gonna go get Abby.
Okay.
Alright, we've lost 3 people. Who have we lost?
We've also lost the lizard man.
Oh yeah.
Did we put
He
him in
was
a
on
Pokeball
Lou.
or
He
not?
was on Lou.
Yeah.
This man was on Lou because Lou turned into a boat or something. Remember?
Yeah. Right.
Is he on Lou or in Lou?
Yes.
It was still to be decided.
We're not sure what kind of boat Lou was. I think it was a tugboat. I swear it was a tugboat.
Okay, I think he's gone off the map and I can't get him back.
Well, we know where he is. We know where he is.
Yeah. He's about.
He's with Lou. We need to put just a tiny image of a lizard man on Lou. There he is.
Who's carrying who?
I can get. I believe I've got Abby, Gwent, and fuck you are attached to me. I believe. And Abby has actively gone to pick up Abby.
Like a horse backpack.
Yeah. Again, this happens a lot. Weirdly.
I'll get these 3 and point you grab your bot.
Yep. Good point, Bob.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Point must escape.
Nope. Nope.
Take an opportunity.
It's free.
No,
Fine, but
no.
it's
We'll discuss this later, young man.
Oh no.
Just
How
suck from
far?
somewhere. I'm flying without wings. Starts playing.
How far can we get in 10 minutes to fly? Is
We
the
can.
question.
If there's no gravity down here, we can switch to the old methods.
Old power.
The
What's
old
the old
ways.
method?
Mage hand
Propulsion.
to just kind of drag us, which we used in the
Yep,
Brecon
okay.
Forge.
Oh yeah, that works. That's funny. Very slow, but it's funny.
Or using. I forgot my thing's name.
You okay?
Merida. I forgot the name Merida.
Oh, you cannon shooting yourself.
Yeah, that's again.
Okay, so surface is 31,680 feet away.
Hey, fuck
Fine.
you. Can you also turn up the pyromancy? Because then we'll just keep accelerating and we'll deal with the problem when we hit it.
How fast does Mage Hand go again?
Not very.
So like you can move it 30, right? dash.
I believe you can move 30. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
30 feet
Yeah.
per 6 seconds.
So divide by 30, right? Okay. And that's per round, so per 6 seconds. So it's 1,056 divided by let's divide by 10 per minute. So 105 minutes divided by 60. Huh. That's only 1 3/4 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
And actually,
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Apparently you can get to surf you can get 6 miles in under 2 hours.
In the absence of gravity.
yeah.
That's quite funny.
Yeah.
What would you now the question is you are still of course all carrying these massive chests. What would you like to do with the chests? Are you bringing them with you for the next 2 hours? Are you opening them in the void? Are you leaving some? Are you devising a way to make it easier to transport them? They are still mostly quite cumbersome, more than anything else, since they don't have any weight currently. But what would you like to do?
Okay. We could get a bunch of ropes. Like a lot of ropes.
Oh, do you know, when you leave the water, so as you move away from what is effectively a dispersing waterfall, as the water is, like, as you're close to it, you can still kind of feel that spray of water particles on your skin, but as you move away, you will start to de-transform, as the transformation only exists so long as you are in the Divine River.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, for the time being, you still have that spray next to you because it's still kind of just spraying out everywhere. But as you travel up and away from it, you will start to revert back to your original forms.
No, I thought we were going towards
My
the
abs.
river. Don't worry, Gwen. As I said, I'll show you some exercise when we get back, and you'll have them permanently.
Apparently the bribe route works. Note to self, just have the enemies bribe the players from now on.
Did you take any suspicion otherwise?
I was just curious to see what your devotion to getting the palace was.
Well, we know we could get the palace and the treasure, is the thing.
I just
It's
overestimated.
just gonna take longer.
I just overestimated how sneaky the Naga were and thought it would be a double bluff.
No, I just like the concept of the Naga. Like, what if we just like leave golden trails for them to follow?
It would
Like,
have worked.
they've tried everything else.
It would have worked with nearly anything. I'm gonna be honest. You could have put like apples, and Alvina would have done it. Alvina would have. You know, there's the. If anyone's seen Killer Kill, you know how they in the trap section they just catch Mon Conchoke by just putting a line of cheese and then just a stick with a big net over the top of it. That would work on Alvina.
To be fair, the Naga are still learning what these strange creatures that have come to their realms to challenge them are like.
We want to encourage this behavior because we get more loot.
Yeah,
Can't argue with that.
could fabricate a net and one of us drag it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can just
So,
tie it. to
Can I
me,
use
yeah.
my destiny to just get the use of performance of creation back?
Yes.
I do that and just make a net. It is, of course, a net of fairy lights because I'm extra, but
Oh, so it's just the Christmas tree lights after you pull them out of the attic?
yep. But
Tangled as
somehow
shit.
it's tangled, but somehow also functional as a net.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's every
Big
fairy
old
lights I've
net.
ever seen. That's every fairy lights I've ever seen. Is always functional as a net. That's about all it's functional as usually, though. Or a blunt instrument, maybe. But yeah, we've got the dragon hoard of treasure.
Technically, it's a palace hoard of treasure, but
Size-wise, dragon hoard. Yay.
This is just all the treasure we would have gotten from the palace, isn't it? Oh.
No, it's probably more in the palace. It's probably just different things in the palace they didn't want to get rid of.
Fair.
This is all the random tat they could afford to lose.
I'll take it.
So
you know,
start
like-
moving towards somewhere that we can get.
The gifts that they were given.
It's the lizard man from Warhammer Fantasy equivalent. They don't mind the shitty temples being looted, but they'll go to war over one tablet and leave all the rest of the gold. Take the one important tablet, leave, and it's like there's thousands upon thousands of gold. It's like chunks here. What the fuck?
Okay, 1 second as you're making your way up there. Gotta quickly prep the next map.
Oh, Alvina catches a salmon, by the way.
Is it a void?
A
Damn it!
Space
No,
salmon.
it's a normal salmon that fell out of the waterfall. It's trying to go back up.
I see. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It's fine. It's not alive. Alvina bit its head off immediately.
Alright, so other than that, what is the party doing for the next 2 hours as you make your way up towards the surface, passing by tree roots sticking out of the ground, little rock outcroppings? You can see, fortunately there are no birds in this realm, but you can see some snakes that have made their little tiny snakes have made their nests here.
I'll get as far as I can with fly.
Give me 1
and-
second, guys. I just had a massive crash from the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
And I guess if there's actual rock face, I'm gonna switch to spider climb because it'll last longer.
That is fair.
I'm looking for an outcropping so we can stop when we need to, as well.
You don't ever need to stop. You're just in the void.
Yeah, there's no gravity here, so
It's fine. Nothing's broken.
good.
Oh,
Okay. Here we go. All right. So eventually you do manage to get to the surface, and you can find this as you get up to the ground level. You can see that it's much less densely populated by trees. Let me double check a couple other notes I've got here. Yeah, because you've actually come up between the mountains here.
I'll say this is a very pretty map, just generally.
Thank you. I found it on Google.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
this one.
I've given up caring about maps.
That's fair.
They can Google reverse search it to see where this came from. But yes, you can see 2 large mountain ranges, one to your right, where you've just come from, and one to your left. You can see that this stretch of land here that seems to have a couple trees on it, but for the most part, you actually get a good line of sight. Kind of stretches between it. You effectively are on the bridge between, or the land bridge between the 2 mountain regions. You can see a large forest next to the northwestern mountain range in the direction you need to go, but for the time being, this looks to be a rather calm area. What would you like to do? You've all, after the 2 hours, of course, have de-evolved back into your non-serpentine forms. Kat has also mysteriously disappeared. She was having a great blast riding with you in the river, and then she got shot out into the void, and it just kept going.
Yeah, she'll be back. It's fine.
By the time she looked back, she was already far, far beyond you.
I mean, a few of you, I imagine, are getting quite tired.
Yeah, do it.
Just have a rest.
Yeah, have a
think
rest.
it's-
Inspect the treasure.
Yeah.
that's what I was going to suggest as well.
Yeah, fuck you will pull out his doorknob, go up to a tree, and knock on it, and then open it up into his mansion.
Nice.
All right, move your mini on a map. Which tree would you like?
Probably this big one here.
I'm actually, that one looks the most like doorway openable one, right?
Yeah.
Time for some rest, and you can see what you got.
Was it Abby was tired like 2 hours ago, so imagine she's
Mhm.
asleep at the moment, right?
The,
She's still keeping her eyes open, but there's a little bit of a sway there.
the
Oh,
lizard
it's
man's
gonna-
just
gonna- gonna
lizard
take
man's
Abby to
taking
bed.
a nap on fucking Lou.
Yeah, I'm
Probably at
gonna-
this point.
I'm gonna take Abby to bed first.
Yeah. Can open our loot boxes later. Once the kids are asleep.
God's sake.
Give me 1 second, and I'll tell you what loot you got. So go ahead and just you roleplay what you're doing before you open your loot boxes.
Yeah, I mean, just taking Abby to bed, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Just get some sleep. You did
Gwen's going to
great.
try a quick shower to see if the abs come back in the water. They do not. Forever sad.
Very, very sad. Come on, what are you doing?
I'm very glad of this place you have made. Fuck you. Yeah. Time for a bit to rest after that rapid ride.
It was lovely.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was something different, yes.
I've
Gotta
been
be honest,
swimming.
Gotta be honest,
years.
didn't expect the bribe to work on us, but
I did.
I totally did.
We want to. We want to encourage that behavior because if people keep giving us treasure to not attack them, then we get treasure and can ignore them.
good idea.
Yes. It's a pity none of these chests look expensive enough for this new one of these spells I've learned.
Not expensive enough. How expensive do you have chests?
Look at the chest, which is like solid gold covered in gems. Like, what do you need?
We know this.
5,000 gold's worth of materials?
5,000 gold chest.
Yes. I don't
Actually,
know.
we've seen one of those.
And a small.
I don't think the rebellion had let you take it though.
And a small version of it, just worth about 50 gold.
Oh, we definitely have a 50 gold chest somewhere.
Yeah, we've got several in front of us.
Well,
Wait, what,
at least.
do you
Is it-
just need a 50 gold chest? These are
He
like
needs a
300.
5,000 and
Oh,
a
right,
50
okay.
gold chest.
the 50
No,
gold is a
and-
small miniature of the 5,000, which allows you to shrink it down to the smaller chest. And actually, I mean, even if it was combined all the materials of this chest and a chest big enough.
That's fair, that's fair. Fuku, remind me of the parameters of your mansion.
What was that, sorry?
Remind me the
big-
parameters of your mansion. How do you get in? How do you get out? Blah 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 blah. What happens if somebody dispels it?
So yeah, it's hang on, I'll share the thingy.
Get ejected, I believe.
I think everything gets thrown out the front.
Yeah, everything gets thrown
Yeah.
out if it gets dispelled.
Which is going to be very unfortunate to whatever dispels it. I'm going to be honest.
Hmm.
We got a lot of shit in here.
But yeah, the actual size, internal size is massive. It's whatever the fuck you want it to be. But yeah, if it gets dispelled, shit gets thrown out.
Okay, but the portal, while closed, the portal is invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
It can be visible if the fuck you want it to be, but he'll generally have it as invisible.
If anything, that's true sight, though. It's fair game. It's just a door to them, right?
Well, it does say invisible rather than
This one is
non-invisible.
invisible, like classic one. So true sight and see invisibility, get around it.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Interesting. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit, right? Okay. So we put Abby to bed. Jones is snoozing on the carpet. He's tired himself out. He's by the roaring fire. I just imagine you have in here. Alvina was making sure Abby was safe before coming back. Zorme, what were you doing?
Nothing much. Just sort of.
You plop yourself down on an armchair,
Relaxing.
a couch. Do you like kick? Come on, give me some flavor. What's this big, beefy, armor-clad creature
Cow.
doing?
Sit in the corner eating hay.
Imagine I want
Go
let's,
in.
let's get some roleplay going on here. Imagine you are an adventurer. You're in your very heavy LARP gear. You get back to a safe, comfortable environment where you hope nobody will dispel it. What do you do?
He allows it to melt back off of him and goes to grab something to eat and get off that down whilst he's finding somewhere comfortable to sit and relax for a bit. And hope
Perfect.
that nothing actually happens within the next few hours so we can
Perfect.
actually get a decent rest.
Fuck you. Why does Zormir's plans not come to fruition?
So,
Collapsible chairs.
well, there's also Zormir's ominous whispering that just seems to follow him around the mansion wherever he goes. It's because he's got like 50 of the 100 invisible servants just following him around, whispering ominous things to him.
Occasionally mooing.
Yeah, just saying like you're not good enough, your adventures are shite, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think this crosses into bullying.
Yeah.
It's the freaking savage. Devil Skit. Your parents never loved you.
Yeah.
Like,
Just general bullying towards Zormir.
wow.
And as soon as he like starts looking like he's fully relaxing, one of them just jabs him with like a stick or a fork or something.
97% effective.
That's fair. So while that's going on over there, Gwen, what are you doing to avoid all of this?
Oh, I was in the shower.
So you
I
were.
went for a shower straight away.
He's trying to get his abs back.
Yep.
Yeah, trying to see if the water brings back the abs.
It does. Yep. As you discovered, it does not. Good enough. Lou, what are you up to? Is Neil dead? Neil, where are you?
Neil!
There. Well, we
He's
never
cult-
know.
Leo's
What
culting. Lou's culting around the area, you know, as he does.
Have you muted yourself, Neil?
We may never know.
No, it's not
What?
muted on the thing.
I mean, we might have muted his microphone, like his
Yeah,
actual
Yeah,
microphone.
the actual headset microphone.
Yeah. Stop making me hungry, you bastards. There's food in the chat.
Well, we'll come back to Neil and Lou Graham. Tomb Pointer, what are you doing?
I'm having whatever the Alterra equivalent of a movie night is.
Ooh.
Have you set up a movie night already?
There's a cinema and then fuck you.
Well, yeah,
face.
I assume there's a cinema in the mansion, and I've just put on whatever DVD fuck you has in here, which is
Oh, you
probably
do?
which is probably a film or play from the original Sphere as fuck you remembers it.
It's Carry On. It's a Carry On.
Yep.
And then
They all
there's
stop
also gonna
at the
be-
halfway point, and that's it.
Yeah,
Mm.
that or there's a ball, bubblegum ball kind of robot, a crow-looking robot, and a weird man just standing out there at the front, just criticizing the movies constantly.
It's all Mystery Science Theatre.
Yeah.
So if those are actually there, I would just be riffing along with them.
Yep, that's fair.
Sorry, I
that's fair.
accidentally muted my headset
No,
There we
at the
go.
cable.
There you go, yeah.
Uh,
That might be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
where'd you go?
I would have got into the house and slumped down onto the ground or furniture if there is any,
Yeah.
and just sighed because I'm still very badly hurt. Like, thank fuck that's over now. I can get some rest.
Are you?
Yes.
He's flashing red.
He's been bleeding out this entire time. We just didn't notice. It's been like a.
Yeah.
It was
were shooting through the
underwater,
water.
so we just assumed it's part of the water. Also, he
Alvina's a
doesn't
little
bleed,
bit.
so
Alvina's a little bit injured, yeah, but I was assuming he's like, oh, she'll be healed. It's fine. Close enough.
That's true. But you all take a mimic.
A mimic.
Mimics
Mimic.
everywhere.
Mimic, where?
All of the
So
chats
much
finally
mimic.
revealed their disguises.
I mean, there might be a
Really
few
long
mimics
game.
in here.
Yep.
You never
Yeah.
know.
I can do
No
that.
surprise.
It's one that is every chair that Zorbe tries to sit on just steps away when he tries to sit down on it because there's a mimic.
Every piece of furniture just edges away from Zormi.
But you all take a couple minutes to relax yourself. Jones and Abby are snoozing away in their respective comforts. Point's gone off to watch a movie and heckle. Another point, Lou's recharging. Zormir is being tormented, etc. But after a good long while, presumably you all come back together to divulge these chests of their content.
Yes.
Yay, loot time.
Alrighty. How would you like to go about this? Are each of you taking a chest? Are you opening one chest at a time? What is your preferred method of the DM revealing the treasure to you?
Like
How
usually-
many? Yeah. How many treasures do we have? How many chests do we have?
Dragon
How
Horde.
many?
It was 4, was it not?
Now Alvina and Fuck You between them got 4. I think there's definitely more.
Oh, right.
So can we just have each person take some turns opening one of their own chests, and then we can trade later?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm down for that.
Let's see if. What is with all these swords of answering? What's this?
Interesting. We're getting a lot of swords magic.
Did we just take all of their phone system?
We took their freaking mobile network.
Hey, we've disrupted the Mycelius network. Why not an Hagen
Yeah, we-
network?
Oh, that's dungeon meshy. These are all the equivalent of
Oh, yeah.
Guy's sword, but with fungus instead of mollusks.
Yeah.
Okay, one second. I'm quickly actually
Living
changing
armor.
the
I loved the dungeon mesh. It was so good.
Yeah.
The other half's being made, which will finish it
Hey.
because they got halfway through the entire manga in the first
Yeah.
series.
I think it's better that it finishes rather than being dragged on too long.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 chests.
Nice.
Fuku and Albina managed to grab 2 of them. Zormir lost theirs, and the rest of you managed to grab yours.
That's
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 1 each apart from Zormir.
Yeah.
And Point Bot, but Point
I was
Bot.
Alvina and Fuck You grabbed 2 each, and everyone else apart from Zombie grabbed 1. It's fine. We got this.
Okay, you don't need to rub it in anymore.
Yeah, we do.
Go.
We do.
For fuck's sake, man.
Okay,
Rubbing
so
it.
as we'll go around each player, but each player then presumably will have dibs on whatever they open in their chest first.
Yeah.
If we're doing it as each player gets effectively a chest. All right, who wants to start? Mostly because I can only go linearly in time. Can't explain to all of you what you see simultaneously when you open your chest. But assume you are all opening your chest and seeing the glistening gold and gems and portraits and whatever else I need to reflavor to make it more snake-like.
Yeah.
Snake.
Snake.
Who do I have? I'm finding the way anyway. We could roll off, just see who gets it. By happenstance,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Let's roll
rolls.
off.
All right, do some rollies. Let's find out.
No, not one S20.
We'll start with the highest.
I'm last. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Most likely not Gwen. Maybe Gwen.
It might be
Fuck
Gwen
you.
actually.
Jeez.
Somehow Lou.
Tom, you cheat.
Apparently
you
it's
cheated.
Tim.
No, I rolled an extra dice. I can picture if you want.
Oh, you're right.
I'm rolling extra dice.
I forgot about that.
All right, so apparently we're starting with the point with 12
God, okay.
somehow.
The only person in 2 digits.
Who are the other two? Was it Jones and Abby you were thinking of?
Yeah, Jones and Abby.
Okay.
They're the 2 in
let's-
sleep, so we'll just go with the other ones afterwards. Because it
Yeah,
was-
Zormi
we'll
can
leave
open
this
one, I
last.
guess. On behalf of Abby.
Rather
And
I
than-
mean, we
Joe.
might get
All right, Point,
stuff.
you get this lovely first chest then.
Yay.
As you open it, you find a whopping 338,000 golden coinage.
Jesus.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ. Is that 3,000? Can you say
A
that
lot.
again?
Shit,
A lot.
338,000
Okay,
gold.
I did write it down, right? Okay.
That is 338 platinum.
All right. And you find 4 art objects.
Yeah.
Of course,
For
Point
art.
gravitated to the art, of course.
Checks
So,
out.
you find a very old masterpiece painting of the great Salavin themselves, Salavin the Mighty. It
Great
appears.
mate.
Yep. I'm just reading the quick descriptions. Idols cast of solid gold, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, that's just describing art objects in general. You find an old masterpiece painting. It is worth 10,000 gold. Oh
Okay.
wait, no, it is worth 2,500 gold each. They all add up to 10,000. Right, I'm reading this
Okay.
correctly now.
Ah, okay.
That's better.
It's a very nice painting. It's 10 grand. Hell yeah. You found the Mona Lisa.
The Mona... No. The Mona
Yeah.
Lisasp.
I was reading this part and not quite understanding what I was reading. Right.
Ah, yeah.
It was totally not individual. But you find a very lovely because I gotta actually write down what I changed flavor wise for this anyway. Master painting of Salavin the Mighty. This is expected to only go up in value upon Salavin's death.
Okay.
Can be arranged.
Already
We've already
done.
killed him.
We've
He's
already
already
killed him.
Now I need to quickly check that this is what I think it is.
I'm
It
expecting.
is okay.
I'm expecting one of those, like, you know, the dragon gold statues that you get sometimes, but snake. They're like on a big box. There's always one somewhere.
You find a very beautifully jeweled taillet.
What is a talent? Tail? What the hell is that?
I'm guessing like a bracelet for the tail.
It's like an anklet, but
Oh!
for the
Okay.
tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. I like that I typed in tailor into Google, it immediately came with a toilet. And it was like, you fucking idiot.
For me, it came up with a... Hang on. A town in the Pyrenees, in France.
Neat.
And
Calais,
this I
yeah,
find
Calais.
just funny. For a moment you have a little bit of a startle as you see 2 glistening serpentine eyes looking up at you. They look like the eyes of a water naga.
Oh, shit.
But you very quickly realize that they are actually just 2 side-by-side eye patches with blue sapphire and moonstones.
Ooh.
Boy, we've got your new sleeping mask.
Yep.
It's pretty sick. I like that, actually. That is really cool.
And last but not least, you noticed the glistening of what looks to be some expertly crafted armor beneath these jewels and gems that have been spread on top. And as you kind of shovel the coinage and these large gems and master painting to the side, you notice 2 sets of armor.
Ooh, okay.
You find what appears to be a beautiful piece inscribed with arcane glyphs and runes that have these beautiful serpentine swirling patterns on it. And you recognize the arcane runes inscribed into it. It's very archaic form of magic glyphing that looks to detail the magical protection of necrotic resistance.
Ooh.
As it is a beautiful set of half-plate armor of necrotic resistance.
Okay.
Does Abby have magic armor?
I do not believe so.
If nothing, because Abby needs half plate. If it's
Yeah, and
Well-
I'm already resistant to necrotic, so...
Yep.
and you've
and
already got magic
finally-
armor.
Mm.
So.
You have a look at the other, even more impressive set of plate armor.
Ooh. Actual cool.
as this appears to have to be decorated with these ethereal looking, like they're very light pale blue, almost this very like light cyan color, and they almost look to be like these slightly luminescent blue scales that are embedded into the plate itself that looks like the skin of Saladin the Mighty, who you fought.
Okay.
And
clouds.
as you analyze it, you realize these scales are imbued with a lot of magic, and underneath each scale is an arcane glyph. As you very carefully try and peek under it with your arcane tools, and you realize this is armor of invulnerability.
Ooh. I
Oh,
don't
wait a
know what
minute.
that does.
Is it actually armor of invulnerability, or is it the other one? Because there's two, and they look
I don't
identical.
know.
And they look identical.
That's what it says here.
Oh, it's probably the
Okay.
legit one. It's not the
Okay.
cursed one, which looks like it.
The armor of vulnerability.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, it does not say curse, so you're in luck.
Okay. I might give that one to Point Bot to wear.
To check
I
his
think that-
cursed or not.
Anywhere full plate.
I think so.
Hell
oh, no,
yeah.
wait, it has to be... No, he's only got light armor proficiency. He's a monk.
That's quite funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's a monk warlock, but base monk.
Monk lock, yeah.
Alright. But yes, it gives you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage while you wear it. And you can take a magic action to give yourself immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for 10 minutes. Or until you no longer wear the armor. It can only be used once per dawn. You have disadvantage on dexterity stealth check, and you need to score 15 or higher strength-wise to wear it.
Are we doing the legit one or the one that it's written in? Because it's got the classic 5e non-magical on the damage type. So we hand waving that it's kind of shit.
This one does not say non-magical.
Hey, they've updated it. Thank God.
Yeah, I think they've just gotten rid of that because it adds a bunch of overhead.
Yeah. Hell yes. That is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is definitely an updated one because it also references magic action, which is new.
Oh, yeah,
as
I've
part
got-
of the 2024 lingo.
Yeah, the version I found has both written on it, which is kind of cool.
Oh,
It's got the tag underneath it where it says resistance to all of them.
nice.
Which is
Um,
I guess that's
but
the
yes,
Trade that one into someone later.
Will Jones can wear plate.
definitely. There we solved.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
Done.
He is-
'Cause-
He is technically a fighter.
Hell yes.
That's for me.
Yep. Jones is
Might
Jones
change
is
up
gold.
his stat to go with guns instead, since he is also militarily trained and does have proficiency with all weapons.
Yeah, fighter. Yeah.
He just has forgotten how, and has been out of practice since he woke
It's
up.
like riding a gun bike. You'll
Yeah.
pick it. You know,
But yes, Point, that is what you discover in your golden chest worth 300 gold itself.
Honestly, really fucking cool.
Yes, I need to write down the
Yeah, that's- you-
the chest into my inventory as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. So, who would like to open their delicious-looking palace chest that they literally threw out the window to distract you?
Lou or Gwen? Because you rolled the sevens. You pick. Or roll off again.
Do you want to roll off, Lou?
Roll off again.
Fuck, you did get 4.
Yeah, you
Dude,
got a 4, they
that's-
both got 7s.
That's lower than 7.
Alright,
Going
we're going
highest to
right,
lowest.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise I'd have gone first with a
Went
mighty 2.
Yeah. All right, Gwent. You get this second beautiful chest. Would you like to open it?
Gonna be filled with dirty clothes or something, but yes,
No,
why
it's gonna
not?
be it's gonna be filled with Fabio. He's just in it.
It might not be Fabio, but it glistens like Fabio. It is a shit ton of coin and gemstones.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As you open it, there are just these massive blue sapphires, emeralds, star sapphire, star ruby. It's a real shame that there is no economy here to buy anything. But at least
but
you're
they-
gonna look pretty.
No, but Alvina does like gems, so Gwent has more things to bribe her with.
Yeah,
That's
we
fair,
did
that's-
also just end up killing the mighty Salvan the Mighty because we had nothing to bribe him with. So,
Yeah.
And now they're bribing you.
yep.
Oh, wait.
This is economics.
Yes. So yes, as you can see there, 38,000 in platinum, 43,000 in gold coins.
23,000 gold total is nuts.
9,000 in gems with these 9 massive gems inside, and you notice there are 3. No, 1 second. Only 2 of them are scrolls. 2 scrolls and 1 potion.
Ooh. I actually somehow thought Gwent's gonna get potion somehow. I don't know why, but I just knew that.
Because the drinking habit.
Maybe.
Just has a very potionable face.
Yeah.
Would you like to investigate the scrolls or the potion first?
Potion. Does it look drinkable?
It.
Acid.
I
Everything's
guess.
drinkable.
One
Actually,
second.
to be fair,
normally-
one of the potions we've had in the past did kill a boss in one shot. So
Yes, these are standard magic items, which means in theory they have pictures if I find them. Because I'm curious as to what this looks like.
potion of
Here we
abs.
go. Okay, so as you pick up the potion, because I found one,
if it's stone giant strength, it would give abs.
it is not. It is this beautiful glass potion with a almost platinum metal encasing on the bottom and above it acting as a top. It's one of those things where you've got the metal at the top and bottom and like the glass orb kind of inside it.
Yeah, I know those.
And inside it, swirling around, is this deep purple liquid that is swirling, and for a moment you swear you see a little bit of lightning strike across it, as it almost looks like there's a storm in this cloudy purple liquid.
Wait,
Lightning in a
is
bottle.
it a potion of storm giants?
It
Sounds like
is.
a cocktail base.
Hell yeah!
I'd say, wasn't there that funky vodka that looks pretty much like that?
Hey, Gwen, do you want a 12-pack of abs? Because that's what that gives you for a brief amount of time.
I just
For
go
1
massive.
hour, if you drink this, you will have more strength than Alvina.
By a lot. It's 29 strength.
Oh.
That's what Alvino is getting the belt of, possibly, in the future.
Yeah, you're gonna need it when you go against gods. So you have 1 potion of storm giant strength. And I'm going to have to make sure I actually write all this down in proper notes in the... I mean, that's mostly for you guys when you definitely forget. It's up to you to actually remember what fucking loot you have. I'm not keeping track
I've
at all.
written down all my
I did
items
it.
apart from the armor because we're giving that to Jones.
Jones and Abby are
make sure
getting the
I write
armors
down one
currently.
second, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, I've not written down the armors.
One second, I'm going to quickly go write down the armors for myself so I remember.
Yeah. Currently, we're giving Abby the half plate with necrotic resistance because it's just nice to have. And Jones has the invulnerability. And I don't think Jones is getting any other armors because there's not many armors in the game better than that.
Yep.
That's true, it's true.
Oh, I'm hoping for some armor.
Just if he's wearing this
Yeah,
armor,
what- do you
we
have
can't see his abs
medium?
anymore.
You have medium,
Yes,
right?
I can.
And because you didn't pick one of the clerics that gives you heavy. Because some of the clerics just give you heavy straight up at level 1.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Like Forge and Light, yeah.
War domain.
Warforged Storm. I'm weirdly Storm, and I think Strength, and there's some weird ones that give you heavy, to be honest.
Gwent, what is the highest level spell you can cast these days?
Ooh.
Oh,
It
sorry.
would-
What is the highest level? I don't really care the exact spell.
7.
As you look at these scrolls, they are more powerful than anything that you have ever seen, and you are unable to read them because you are not proficient in arcane writing scrolls. Yeah, cleric.
Technically, I do have a 9th level spell, which is the mass heal from the crown.
No, that's fair. That's fair, but not enough to recognize them. But if you hand them over to somebody who does know how to write spell scrolls or has a really high arcana,
Hand it over here.
I mean,
Fine.
my arcana's pretty good.
Oh, you've been
Listen,
learning. You've been learning
points,
from a point, haven't you?
I've got, like,
Arcana
Plus 11.
obscene.
You know what? Give me an Arcana check. We'll set DC as if it was a dispel.
26.
Okay, you know what?
Yes.
I take it all back. You are more proficient in magic. You don't write scrolls, but that doesn't mean you can't read them. Than both Zormir and the Point. Which is why you recognize this as a 8th level abjuration spell, Mind Blank.
Oh my god.
Mind blank.
Is that the one I think it is?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch has immunity to psychic damage and the charmed condition. The target is also
Yep.
unaffected by anything that would sense its emotions or alignment, read its thoughts, or magically detect its location. And no spell, not even wish, can gather information about the target, observe it remotely, or control its mind. It lasts for 24 hours.
I don't
Turn
think there is a single spell more perfect for Gwent to get. I'm gonna be honest.
It's true, it's true. The second scroll is less relevant to Gwent, but it is the 8th level spell Control Weather.
Ooh, still really good.
Ooh.
And you can take control of weather within 5 miles of your duration. You must be outdoors to obviously do it, and you can do a bunch of different things. Because it's a
Very
really
cool.
big spell, and I'm not reading this out.
Yeah, it's got like these are the weathers you can do. This is what it does, right? List.
Yep.
Memory serves. Yeah. Very cool. Ooh, would that question, Chris? Would that work in the void?
I don't think there's
it's-
technically weather. To be fair, I do have a list of astral phenomenon / weather for when I do the weather check, so I guess so. I would just have
Sweet.
to give you a custom list.
That's
Alright.
very cool.
Since you guys
So,
are-
Randy's
we-
been sort of doing
we
something
must-
like that already.
We might have something very hysterical to happen if we get caught in a big ship battle. Maelstrom!
Oh, God, 5 miles.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah. Alrighty then, who was next? I believe it was Lou.
Me, yeah.
Lou, as you open up your chest, you too are greeted with the glistening sight of a shit ton of coins and large gemstones.
Lou's got the lowest gold so far, sadly.
Mm.
With only 278,000.
I think we're going to be upgrading the ship when we get back to it.
Somehow,
I think you're going to crash Bastion's economy.
we are going to crash again.
Although, to be fair, what you can't buy at Bastion, you know, gold is a valid form of currency if you go to Mind's Expanse.
And we're also going to go
Yes.
to the freaking gladiatorial area at some
Oh
point.
yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure they also take gold. You also find, Lou, 2 potions within your chest, because unfortunately I think you have the lowest value chest.
Sadly.
Sadly. But you still get a shit ton of gemstones and coin, and you find 2 potions. One is a potion of speed.
Oh, is that the haste potion?
I believe so. And the other is a potion of vitality.
That's a good
So,
one.
That's good,
potion of
yeah.
speed. When you drink this potion, you gain the effects of haste for 1 minute, no concentration required, without suffering a wave of lethargy that typically occurs when the effect ends. Basically,
nice.
it's better haste.
Yep.
So you get free haste with no downside. And no concentration, which is actually really big.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's the barbarian
Oh.
and fighters want this ones.
Potion of vitality. When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion levels you have and ends the poison condition on you. For the next 24 hours, you regain maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Very nice.
It's also got a little description. The potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with a dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat. And the potion's for the speed, yellow fluid is streaked with black and swirls on its own.
It literally has like speed lines.
Alrighty then, who is next?
Fuck you is next.
Yep.
Alright. Ooh. So you two are met with glistening coins and art objects.
Money.
The platinum bracelet set with a sapphire I'm going to describe as being in the form of a snake biting its own tail to form a complete bracelet. But it is a platinum bracelet in the form of Salavin the Mighty.
Very cool.
Before the chest is even fully open, that's on Buggy's wrist.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's really drifty. I like that.
Well, saying that, Bucky could probably use that as a necklace, depending on how like big it is.
I don't think you're that small.
Salavin the Mighty bracelet.
Very cool.
Right.
Lad.
There are also 3 other items you note underneath all this bloody coinage. I just think you have to like kind of move it around carefully to find the potions in it. You find 1 potion, 1 strange container, and what appears to be a stack of 20 arrows, because I really hate when they give out arrows as singlets. You get 20. I don't care if it's technically 20 very rare. Fuck you, it's 20.
It's arrows. It's fair.
It's arrows. You get weapons that do this constantly. What would you like to look at first? The potion, the bundle of arrows, or the strange container?
Probably go for the strange container.
The strange container. Alrighty then.
Is that the minute?
Okay, so it appears to be a large, or maybe not large, but like a palm-sized object made of strange what the players would know as plastic, but I don't know how you describe that to a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little
Flexible material.
a little flexible material. It's got a little like cap on it that as you play around with it, you realize kind of screws off, and it appears to have the image of a monkey on the front of it.
So I've got a monkey bottle.
Monkey box.
Monkey box.
You have a
Plastic
plastic container with a monkey on it.
Do you have a barrel of monkeys? Is it the
It's
same barrel of monkeys?
a copy of Donkey Kong.
It's actually a Donkey Kong. It's a video game.
To clarify, this isn't just any monkey; it is a gorilla.
It is Donkey Kong. That's interesting.
If Bucky's gonna like fiddle around with it until he figures out the screw top, and then like undo it, open it up.
You undo it.
Is there anything?
There's a
inside
little there's a little like knob for it. With a little tiny hole in it. You're pretty sure if you squeeze the bottle, something will come out.
it? Yep.
You can
Bucky
peer
squeeze
into
it.
the bottle or just squeeze it. Yeah.
How are you squeezing it? Up like with it pointed upwards? Are you just pushing into it? Are you
how
putting it
Winner
on the
says,
ground?
or Jamie says, like looking into it and squeezing it.
Okay. A viscous, milky white substance shoots out of the bottle. What would you like to do? Would you like to?
Oh, I know
toss
what it is. Okay.
I actually don't know
Is it
this
protein
one.
shake?
Nope. Do you? It is presumably shooting towards your face if you're looking at it.
Probably try to dex save out of the way or dodge out of the way.
Yeah. Give me a dex save.
Ooh, that one.
Oh wait, I know exactly what it is. I know
Yep.
exactly what it is. I just
Yep.
figured it out.
Yep.
I'm an idiot. It took me a lot longer than I thought it should have. That's funny.
I think so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you trip over. It doesn't get on your face, luckily, because you still rolled up to an 11. But as you try to dodge away, describe to me what you trip over. Is it an unseen servant? Is it a piece of furniture? Is it Zormir getting revenge?
Is it the bracelet falling down?
Single coin. Single
Yeah,
coin.
Just a single copper coin. Just
Single
add-
cop.
He slips on a single copper coin.
All right. You do so. As you fall down, the substance splashes across your chest. Now, remind me what kind of armor or clothing you are wearing.
I have to remind myself as well.
Yeah, I was I don't know. I don't remember what I can swear.
+1 studded leather, so it's probably just a ratty leather, studded leather.
Yep.
Looking thing.
It splashes over your leather and is just there now. What would you like to do with it?
Fucky's gonna go, and try and rub it off.
Okay, you put your hand up. Are you covering your hand? Or are you putting your flesh onto, like, try to rub the white substance off? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, Fucky would just immediately put his hand on it and try and wipe it off.
Okay, you do so, but your hand does not come away from your chest.
Oh no, oh no.
You okay?
No, my hand's stuck. This is sovereign glue, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Gorilla Glue.
It's Gorilla Glue.
You have received a bottle of sovereign glue. Congratulations. You have stuck your hand to your chest.
Hand on heart, he'd never lie.
Yeah. 2 seconds. I need to quickly dip it in and out of Discord because it's gone all like buzzy for me.
Weird. Yeah, I was wondering. I was hearing some interference on your end as well when you were saying.
No
things.
worry, we'll come back to you.
And there's other stuff.
Yeah, there's 2 other things. I was fascinated to see if I could get you stuck to something.
I literally assumed. I was
Yep.
like, what? What the hell is it? Oh, wait a minute.
I should have known if I've got Gorilla tape and Gorilla
Yeah.
glue tack.
Get rid of the glue.
Hey.
And 17 gemstones? Holy shit.
Elvina likes her gems. I did say. I got 3-star rubies. Yes.
Apparently, there's 17,000 worth of gems here. Oh, I see. Okay, so those rolled the same.
Oh, did I get the same?
So you found the plate box. You find 2 sets of +1 plate and +1 half plate.
Oh, I've written it wrong. 30. That's 34. Okay. 37,000 gold.
There you go. Nothing particularly interesting in yours other than just a shit ton of giant gemstones.
Yep, I'm gonna 2 + 1 full plates.
Alright. Who is next?
Before you go on, what else did Fucky get? Cause
Yeah, we can do the rest of that one.
38 grand gold points and.
Yes, so you got 1 bottle of sovereign glue. Is never been used, is effectively unopened. You had to like really put a little effort on initially when you first take the cap off to break it. So it has 7 ounces of glue. For no either Gwent can peel some skin off you, or you can just have leather stuck to your hand in order to actually remove yourself from it. Because it's more of a comic ship post, you get your hand stuck to your chest. But your hand will be stuck to your chest for the immediate future. Ooh, what? Does this one need to be picked? Okay, DM chooses or determines randomly. I'm not gonna roll randomly. Fuku, roll me a D100. Oh, you also got a potion of storm giant strength.
Oh,
Oh, another one. Nice.
Yeah. Wow, that's really low. You get 27. Where is that? Oh, okay. 20 arrows of aberration slaying.
That will be handy.
Yeah, if we go to Wide's Expanse.
When we go in.
Now, do note that since I give you bundles of like 20 arrows here instead of the one, I don't really do recovering arrows.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 20 arrows to use. Once you've used them all, they're gone. Don't ask to recover them.
That's fine.
Because nobody ever does that with bookkeeping.
Yep.
It would make more sense if like you only ever had one, but since you have 20, it's not as big a deal.
Yeah.
But yes,
Cutting on it disappears, and it becomes a regular arrow.
He was regular
That's-
arrow, yeah.
I
it's
just like the
classic.
idea. It's just like disintegrates once its magic's used, because it pulses all that goddamn damage through. But yes, I mean it's a DC 17 Constitution save for an extra 6d10 force damage.
Very nice. There we go. I've finally got it in the massive list of gems.
Gems. I do like the fact that the Naga have just got a shit ton of aberration slaying arrows. It's kind of thematic.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Are we taking pity on Zormir and letting them open a box since they lost one?
Yeah.
Alright, Zormir. You open your box. And you two find beautiful, beautiful coinage and gemstones. Almost as much as Alvina, actually. 15. Very nice.
My connection to the server has been interrupted. One moment.
That's fine. That's fine. You also find 2 potions and a spell scroll. Which would you like to check first?
The spell scroll I'll go with.
Okay. As you examine it, you realize that it too is a 8th level spell scroll of Mighty Fortress.
Oh my god, that is awesome. Very thematic for Zomir as well.
Mighty Fortress.
It literally builds a castle. Okay, I think we're back. Yep. And thank you, OBS, for being able to hide things and nobody saw anything it's reloading. Might Force is a hilarious spell.
Yes. It takes 1 minute to cast, and you need a diamond worth at least 500 GP, which the spell consumes.
We have a lot of diamonds. We're 500 GP now.
Yep.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure when you use it when you're casting the spell into the spell scroll, which is why the spell scroll is supposed to include the material components in it. So you don't actually need it. It's already in the
Ah,
spell
perfect.
scroll. I'm remembering my base spellcasting rules.
That
all
makes
this
sense.
stuff is covered in the actual like general rules for spellcasting in scrolls, not in like the scroll itself.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever actually reads like the base spellcasting rules. They're always surprised by like you need like a direct uninterrupted line in order to cast spells, which is why you actually can't cast stuff through Wall of Force.
Yep.
But yeah, the Fortress of Stone erupts from a square area of ground of your choice that you can see within a range of the area is 120 foot on each side, and it must not have any buildings or other structures. Any creature in the area is harmlessly lifted up as the fortress rises. Has 4 turrets, a square base, blah 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 blah, a bunch of other things. Yeah, it's just castle. Build your castle. A staff of 100 invisible servants. Hey, Fuku, how many servants you got?
We can watch
I
a
give some
war
mansions
if we
as
want.
100, Yeah.
We can start a war if we want.
Watch 200 invisible servants fight each other.
Yeah.
Just sat there like, I don't know what's going on.
Who's winning?
But yes, you can, in 1 minute, build a fortress, which is pretty useful if you want to bottleneck an area. As well as that, you get 2 potions, potion of speed and a potion of invisibility. So you two also have an additional haste, and you also have the invisible condition for 1 hour.
I'm trying to remember if Mighty Fortress is permanent. It would be very funny if we found some people who really need a home. Oh no, casting this spell the same spot once every 7 days for a year makes it permanent, so we need a lot of them.
Still. Maybe not still, since there's only a scroll, you only get 1 use of it. But
Yeah.
that is your chest. Alrighty then, there's 1 chest left. And out of Abigail and Jones, who would you like to open it? Show your favoritism.
I mean, Abby's asleep
Yeah.
and so is Jones, so we just open
Yeah.
it.
We can get,
Lizard
we
Man
can
gets
get
to
point
open
bot to
it
open it.
first. Or point.
Yeah.
That is
I'm-
fair.
yeah.
We were going
point
to
blank
wake
doesn't-
him. It's like they're so adorable, both of them sleeping
Yeah.
in the bases. We can't have the heart.
That is fair. As Pointbot opens it and will eventually exclaim and tell you when you all look later on, because you are all opening your chest simultaneously. I do like the idea of you all opening your chest, having a look through, and then glancing up at everyone else to kind of see, like, what have they got for
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
They got something better than me. Can we swapsies? They are too gonna find a shit ton of coinage. But another, as well as another picture of the Great Salavan the Mighty.
Yeah.
Um,
And another tailet.
Yep, it is going to be another jewel tailix. I've just been reflavoring as tailets. It is going to have also a gold circlet set with 4 Aquaman Marines.
Marines.
Ooh.
Crown.
Again, I'm going to have this one be a snake eating its tail.
Very cool.
And I got nothing. Snakes.
Yeah, hands.
Wait, Naga
Snake
don't
gloves,
have
yeah.
hands.
Oh, yeah. It's a hand for a. It's a glove for a mage hand.
Yeah. Or it's
I'll
given
t-
to
yeah.
favoured Yuan-Ti servants.
Ooh, I kind of like that. That's good
Ooh,
flavor.
that worked. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the servant's glove. Only those who are of high privilege and loyalty get to serve on Salavan the Mighty with the bejeweled embroidered glove. After all, it shows that you belong.
Oh, it's a
As well
butler
as that-
glove, isn't it? It's a butler
Yeah,
glove,
buffalo
isn't
glove.
it? Yeah.
As well as that, there is a +1 half plate and a +1 scale mail.
Ooh.
As well as 2 other items, which I will reveal in 5 seconds while I type all this out. As well as a, let's see which one of these I want to start with. There is a beetle-shaped medallion and a ring with a large piece of not white, blue arcanite in it. Which would you like to examine first? It is the anti-magic, cleansing, whatever else fits into
Let's
that
look
category.
at the blue first.
The ring.
Yes.
As you examine it and you read comprehend the glyphs inside it, it is a ring of elemental command for a water elemental.
Okay.
So it is a ring of water elemental command. While wearing the ring, you have advantage on attack rolls against elementals, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. And while wearing the ring, you can take a magic action to try and compel an elemental to see within 60 foot of yourself. Charisma checks, blah blah blah. You also benefit from additional properties corresponding to the ring's linked elemental plane. You know Aquin, you gain a swim speed of 60 feet, and you can breathe underwater. It also allows you to have 5 charges, and you can cast a variety of spells with it, create and destroy water, ice storm, tsunami, wall of ice, and water walk, using various charges.
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
Tsunami's a really good spell. Oh, do you know, is it tsunami or tidal wave? Because I know there's both, and one's
It is
really,
tsunami.
really high.
The ring has 5 charges, and tsunami uses up all 5 charges.
It's probably the big one then, yeah.
Yep. It is the big one. You regain 1d4 plus 1 daily at dawn.
That is really good.
Ring of water elemental. Technically, it's elemental command. Water
Water.
brackets.
I wouldn't mind that, actually. Even the spell stuff could be handy, but just the passives are great for Alvina, if nothing else. So.
You don't
I
have the
wouldn't-
attunement slots.
Oh, it's an attunement, never mind then.
Yeah, it's a legendary aim. Of course, it's attunement.
Yeah. I actually have one attunement slot left, I think, actually, weirdly enough.
The beetle-shaped medallion. How should the beetle-shaped medallion be? What is a good snake theme for that? The water
Snake
one makes
Eye.
sense because they're water naga, so it's actually very lucky we got the water elemental command.
Remember, I assumed that was intentional. I just assumed it was the elemental command in general.
Could it be a quattle that kind of wraps around something? If it's the magic item I think it is.
Ooh, yes.
Mm.
It is the Scarab of Protection, if that's what you're wondering.
Ooh.
So this will be a coatl-shaped medallion. Provides 3 benefits while it is on your person. It is attunement. You gain +1 bonus to armor class.
No.
Okay.
It has 12 charges. If you fail a saving throw against a necromancy spell or a harmful effect originating from an undead, you can take a reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a successful save. The medallion crumbles into powder and is destroyed when its last charge is expended. And you have advantage on saving throws against spells.
Okay, this one I can't find the no actual version because I can only find the old one.
Yes, technically it is a scarab of protection, but we're going to call it the serpent of protection.
Do you know someone that'd be very funny with?
It wasn't what I thought it was, but
Nah.
That's her.
It'd be very funny on Zormir for that. One more armor and resistance to undead effects, which means they can beat up Junior easy.
And to be fair, resistance against spell effects is so bloody good.
Magic resistance, just yeah.
But yes, that is all 7 of your chests that you have been bribed with to stop you going towards the palace.
it works.
Or at least to delay you towards going with the palace. Now you'll have to walk there normally, so they get a bit of extra week or 2 to try and defer you.
Hey Lou, do you want half plate, or scale mail?
Or full plate.
He can't wear full plate.
I don't think you can wear half plate. Apparently you can.
He's got the cleric medium armor. Cleric gives him medium armor.
Alright, now because the DM ran out of water a couple minutes ago, and we're also due for my second break anyway, I'm going to leave you with this before our advert break. As you are all examining your coin and gem and magic item filled chest that you have so rightfully earned by just being absolutely fucking terrifying to a bunch of serpents whose god you effectively killed, you all hear a knocking at the mansion's door.
You need to make it invisible, right?
Yeah.
You did.
I'm asking fuck you, but
I know, but just to clarify, in case there's any question about that, you did.
Okay. Well, I'm going very quickly to the bathroom, but then I'll be back.
Yep. But yes, we'll take a little break there so I can go get some more water before we discover who is at your door and what would you like to do about it. We're back in a couple minutes.
Interesting.
I mean, I could sacrifice my +1 tool thing and get that amulet and get another +1 to my AC, which would put me at base 26.
Yeah, that's something. So, I'm just writing down all of this chest, so we've got it somewhere.
Would anyone want a +1 all-purpose tool? Because I can, if I.
I don't think so.
Because that's about the only thing I would make sense
Artworth.
to sacrifice. It also means you'd have to have something tool proficiency that you would need to use it. I mean, I'll probably hold on to it.
I'm back.
I can switch. I could switch in and out between that depending on where I need tool proficiency for building something, or it just means taking 2 hours to actually change between a medallion,
The scarab thing.
yeah.
As it is good. The water elemental thing, the water elemental thing is good on Alvina, but if it's an attunement slot, then it's not that good on her. Because it's the spell stuff as well, and the spells are great.
Yeah. Do we want to give that to an NPC or point bot?
I
Just
can't
kind
give
of
it to
put
Abby. She doesn't get that much of a benefit for Abby, because she's a barbarian as well, so...
Yeah.
We could give it to either Jones, who I think could make some good use of it,
Mm.
or Pointbot could be good with it as well. I guess, yeah.
Yes, I feel like giving it to Jones. Jones is not going to give those water elementals good commands, and also Wet Dog. So Pointbot is keeping the gloves. Like those
Oh,
gloves are on. The rest of it can go into party funds.
Yeah, Lou. Do you want the half plate? Right, the +1 half plate that I got.
I was waiting until everybody else stopped speaking. It's like whichever gives me the most AC.
The half plate gives you 16 plus dex to a max of 2. So it's the one that gives you the most AC.
But then I'll take that.
Yeah. So I'll just delete it off of my sheet, basically, because like this
I
one
can
seems...
give you like a shitload of gems.
I will take it. Did you get any of the star rubies? I mean, like.
No, I got normal rubies.
I'll take them. I'll take the rubies for it.
2 of them.
2 ruby. Alvina is very particularly.
I never got any emeralds.
red and green.
Got black sapphire, diamond, blue, white, canary, pink, brown or
honestly,
blue.
The diamond. I'm gonna be honest. Any diamonds should probably go to Gwen, just outright. Right for the group because Gwen can use them for resurrection.
Yeah, I'm fine parting with them.
Revivify
It's
as well.
30 grand in total.
Oh, just for the diamonds?
Specifically diamonds. It's specifically
Yes.
diamonds that's needed. You got 30 grand with that diamonds?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't think any of us got. Like, I got the most gems. I got 17,000 total.
Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah, your diamond. You got 2 diamonds. So
Oh,
it's
two
5,000.
diamonds.
Yeah, your gems in total are worth 30,000. You got 2
my
diamonds.
gems altogether. I thought it
Yeah,
was just
all-
the diamonds. Sorry.
Yeah, put the totals for the for the gems. Because my total,
Misread it then.
your total of
So, yeah, I'll give Alvina the 2 rubies.
Thank you. And I will give you, it's a suit of a +1 half plate. So basically, it's do you have 14 decks at least? I'm assuming you do.
My dex is 10.
Oh yeah. So it's just 16 basically. From just the armor alone. So.
What armor is it again? Sorry.
+1 half plate. So it's the best medium, basically.
Cheers for that.
No worries. Is the bit of technically Alvina could also wear it, but it gives her the same
Barbarian.
it's medium, so she can actually wear it and fine. The problem is the +1 half plate gives her less armor than her in her underwear. Actually, no, it gives her the same. It gives her the same armor, I guess, but it's fine. Alvina likes moving around easier. We need to get her an armor. If we're gonna get her an armor, it needs to be a really good one and doesn't restrict movement.
Yeah.
And at later levels, my god, is it going to be less AC because I still get the plus. I think they actually buffed it. I think it's +5 to con now with Barbarian at level 20. Or maybe +1/4 to a higher value or something like that. They changed a few things with the Barbarian stats eventually. Which is very good. And yeah, we have 2 Storm Giants. Storm Giants is insane, those potions.
at
Yeah,
least
that's gonna
2,
be fun.
and at
We
least
should
2 haste potions.
The haste potions are awesome as well. Oh, the Storm Giant Strength. The fun part about the Giant Strength potions is all we've used them is feeding them to Tarragon so far.
Oh yeah, Tarragon, we can upgrade her armor with the stuff I've got too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. One of these +1 full plates is going to Tarek.
Uh,
I think Jones' armor with vulnerability is the good play, and Abby with the resistance armor
Yeah.
half plate, because barbarian AC's not that important compared to an extra resistance.
so I take the scarab and change it out for my multi-tool. for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scarab's very nice. +1 AC, honestly, and magic resistance, which gives you an edge against. It's specifically spell resistance, not magic, so it wouldn't work for the weapon effects and things like that. But it gets.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it would work for elemental magic, right? 'Cause it's still as effect of a spell, even if it's not actually a spell technically. I'm assuming it'd work.
It will take 2 hours to change out because I need the hour to de-equip the multi-tool and an hour to attune to the.
No,
You
it
tune
would-
in
it would only be
attune.
an hour. Because when you attune to a new thing, you just lose the attunement straight away. You don't need an hour to do the tune.
Mhm.
All right. All right.
You basically,
Let people
it's
switch
it-
out whatever.
Mhm.
But they also don't tend to have actual like short rest, so it's never really come up
Yeah.
for being important.
Yeah.
Alright, I have returned. I have got water. I have stretched my back because it's already starting to ache up. God, I remember a time where I used to be able to sit in a computer chair all day without problems. What the hell happened?
We got
Oh.
older.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh. What's
I
this
mean,
having to like
why
move
else
about?
sit on an armchair?
It's why I'm a sofa. My desk is a sofa.
Like, my desk is on wheels, so I can just move it around.
Can stretch back like this.
To be fair, it does encourage me to get up and move about a little bit, which is healthy at least. I'm
Honestly,
already
yeah.
stationary enough.
Hmm.
Alrighty, then I have returned, and I believe there was a
Knock.
knocking at your door.
It's,
Does it sound like a very formal knock or a very like bang 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 kind of knock?
I'm coming in a second, no matter what. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Let's go
Turns
with
out it's
bang,
just
bang,
a
bang.
fucking woodpecker.
It's a bang bang bang. It's probably a cat.
Have you seen the clip of what's his name? Guy that was in R2D2 and Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video, the clip of him like going up like little steps or shelves on his door to see out the peephole?
No.
Yeah. So there's he's got on his front door. He's got like shelves that he uses steps to go up to his peephole. That's basically what fuck you's got. And like he opens like the little panel slide. Look out! Just like look out.
I used to having like speakeasies just slide
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
You do so, you don't see anything.
Check the lower one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Because he expects people to be tall, so he goes for the tall one. Then he jumps down, looks at the his eye height.
Nothing there.
Yeah, there's no one there. I'm not.
Did anyone order take? Did anyone order takeaway?
What's takeaway?
It's where you grab food from a place and run.
Well, no,
Ah,
no,
no,
no.
I've
If
done that
anyone
many
knows
times.
what take it away is, it's fuck you.
Yeah.
You take it away.
I take it and then you leave.
And never give it back.
You can order takeaway.
Yeah.
I've just been going to collect.
Yeah.
They bring it to your door.
You walk into the shop, see what's about, and take whatever it is off the
Yeah.
counter and leave.
Yeah, I'm definitely not opening this door.
You could ask if they're invisible.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I had see invisibility, but I don't.
Someone does.
We could just
Boy.
shout out.
Are
No,
you
I don't.
invisible?
I mean, just hello.
I don't know if
How
sound
can we help?
travels through this door. It's supposed to be a portal.
No idea.
Um,
Kind of
yeah.
yeah.
Technically,
I'm already
we are
stretching
in
it by letting there be a
um,
peephole.
Yeah.
Technically, we are in like a pocket dimension.
Does it have a chain, the door?
It does now.
It's a,
Yes.
put the chain,
I'm up
put
in
the
my
chain across.
security now.
Chain across, open it a crack. Hello, can we help?
Are you doing so?
If no one stops me.
I'm not stopping you.
No.
There you go. Yep. Crack the door.
You do so. You just hear the rustle of wind through the trees.
If I close this door and you knock again, I'm going to be very disappointed. I close the door.
There's a knock at the door.
You're legally
I walk
required
away.
to be disappointed now.
Yeah, I'm disappointed and walk away.
I'll bite the bullet. Pull the chain across, shoves the head out. What do you want?
Are you blocking the door?
Yeah. Somebody's literally stood in the side doorway. What do you want?
You don't hear anything.
I mean, he's gonna like reach out. Does she feel anything?
Give me a description of where you're reaching out.
You know the classic just puts arm through and just flails in front of you? Probably
just, like,
around her,
directly?
like... Yeah.
Alright, you do so, you don't feel anything.
Can you cast spells outside of the door? Or is it one of the things you need to be outside
No,
of
I
the
don't
door
believe
to
you
do?
can. I think you need to be outside of it.
Who knows at this point? Technically, it's not a door.
Yeah.
Remember, at this point, it's now a door, so. But yeah, as you as you flail your hand out in front of you, you don't feel anything. What would you like to do?
Hey, fuck you. The door, the door portal thingamabob can't take damage, right?
I don't know. I've not tested it.
Well, pulls out hammer. Let's find out. Whoever's out there has 6 seconds to reveal yourself, otherwise the entire area in front of us is a volcano.
Give me an intimidation check.
If you do destroy the door, I think we'll get kicked out.
You can make a new one, right?
No.
Well, we're then sleeping in the trees.
Don't do it.
Well, I mean, she's doing the intimidation check. She's not very good at it, but... It's not a threat, is the bit. She's actually hefting a hammer. This is an explanation of what is about to happen.
For a +0, that's not too bad.
I must say, I'll take the roll. It's not awful.
What?
What?
Oh no.
I cast comprehend languages.
You do so.
Don't hurt me.
Who are you and what would you like?
And where are you? Reveal thyself.
Down here.
I look down.
You look down, you see nothing.
Where?
Like, I can't see you, I'm sorry.
I'm right here.
Where here?
Below your hand.
I look at my hand.
You do, you look at your hand. I assume it is no longer swerving in front of you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I think you've got neighbours.
Didn't do.
Is he on my hand? Is there a thing on my hand?
Nope.
Are you invisible?
No.
Are you very small?
No.
Hmm. Are you
I-
camouflaged?
Oh. Yes.
Okay. How do you... Can you uncamouflage?
Oh. Maybe.
Can you move? It's easy to see if you're moving about.
Okay. You just hear this little squelching sound in front of the door.
Do we see it now?
Squelch.
You're very well camouflaged.
Thank you. It's an evolutionary trait. Those of us who didn't camouflage well died.
Fair.
Makes sense.
Do you have a name, friend?
Gooseberry.
Point was immediately won over.
Yep.
I heard that.
Can I come in?
What do you
think,
want?
guys?
Besides coming in?
You have to convince the goblin.
Who is the goblin?
The goblin shaped
Fuck
one.
you.
The goblin
Gooseberry
shape.
wants to come in. Is that okay?
Muted yourself, Ben.
I completely missed what was going on.
Oh, there's something here that's camouflage called gooseberry that wants to come in.
All right. No.
I've said to fuck you. He wants to come in. Is that okay?
No. No, you can't come in. Don't know what it looks like.
Hang on a minute. Gooseberry, if we open the door properly, are you just going to rush in, or are you going to wait patiently out there?
I think.
Yes.
Kill him.
Gooseberry, if
Isn't-
we open the door, are you just going to rush in?
What do you want the answer to be?
I want the answer to be
The
no. but I
truth.
just want to tell
The truth. The truth.
Well, it seems fun in there.
It is.
I'm just going to do something so we can decide if we want to let you in or not.
Oh, point. Yes.
Okay.
Do you have fairy fire?
I do. I was going to blank it down, which you wouldn't be camouflaged against, but fairy fire also works.
Obviously, fairy fire is the easier one.
I would have done that, but I don't have it.
Yeah, fuck his.
Because
Okay.
you have to walk off and get a blanket otherwise.
I mean, I was gonna. I was looking through my inventory to see if I had paint.
I was also thinking paint. I did check. I don't
Okay.
have any.
Okay, Gooseberry, I'm going to cast fairy fire. It's a spell that will allow us to see you.
Oh, are
Please
you
don't
gonna eat
move.
me?
No.
No,
Don't
no.
eat me.
Not planning to.
Then why do you need to see me?
So we can work out if you're going to kill us or not.
I'm not gonna eat you.
I mean, if
I
I
didn't
can't,
say eat, I said
I
kill.
will say, if I can't see you, I'm more likely to eat you. So.
I
a good
said
point.
awful. Okay.
Alvino
That's
says,
very fair.
without a hint of a lie in it.
Yep. Cast fairy fire.
All right, you cast fairy fire. You
Or
see
outline.
a very small outline of a very amphibian-shaped creature.
Oh, it's a
Grung.
grung.
I was so ready for this to just be cribbage, just from the voice. I miss cribbage.
My brain's going to a different cribbage, which is a horrible murderer, so it's definitely
Okay.
not that one you're thinking of.
So, cribbage, my one-shot character from probably over a year ago at this point.
Okay.
Like, a couple of years ago now, by this point.
Yeah, God. I just love cribbage. Anyway.
Who? Oh, what was the phrase they came up with? Like every snake has a round or something.
No,
Like that?
there are two sides to every snake.
Oh, that's it.
He was Yoda if Yoda was just full of shit.
Yeah.
Yoda, but fortune cookie. Got it.
Yep. Well, guys, I say we let the adorable tiny frog in.
I think
Hello.
I think it ultimately comes down to fuck you.
Why
I
are we
think
letting the Fogman in?
Because he's cute.
He knocked on the door and asked politely. It's a good start.
Hello.
I don't think they can force their way in.
Oh,
Even better?
Cribbage, how did you know to knock
You're
here?
not cribbage. He's not
Who the
cribbage.
fuck is cribbage?
Gooseberry, how did you know to knock here?
What do you mean? There's a door.
The door.
You can see the door? How can you see the door?
How can you not see the door?
It's
It's
an invisible
glowing.
door. It's an invisible door.
It's
What
a
do you mean it's
glowing door.
I just whisper else. I think this frog will be useful as well.
We have been needing something that can see invisibility since our last one we left on the ship.
I think he sees more than invisible things.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. I think most of the grugs I met were very poisonous, so if all else fails, we could throw them at something and use them as a weapon.
And why do we want something very poisonous in here?
Well, he is poisonous, so as long as we don't eat him, we'll be fine. But if we hit him on to something else, then they get poisoned and not us.
I hear
Like
if you
have
lick
to
him, you
con-
triples.
Like I says, you still have to convince fuck you whether they can come in or not.
That's why I'm telling fuck you. We could use them as an improvised weapon.
Oh yeah. As soon as you said improvise weapon, fucking he's like, oh yeah, fine, cool.
Yeah, I know how this works.
Alvina speaks fuck you.
Because she's the other one.
I believe
you
can
fuck
get
you
in
too?
now.
Well, you need to get out of my way.
I'm not in your way.
Well,
That's
not
Alvina.
you. Can I come in now? Okay. Plop, 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 plop.
Is he saying plop as he walks?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, this is very nice.
And he sees all the invisible servants.
They look
Yes, I
exactly
see
like
what-
fuck you.
Both.
Oh, you got a lot of ugly people here.
And the
I look at-
servants.
I mean, it's almost not that bad, but I get it.
You,
but-
you really got to take good care to hydrate your skin. This is what happens. Your green skin's all wrinkly.
I think he's talking to fuck you.
Oh, I was about to say, are you green, Zombie?
No.
Am I colorblind this entire time and nobody told me?
Flops over to fuck you. Oh my god, you're so dry. Would you like to
Thank you.
borrow some of my slime?
Yes, but I don't want to put it on my skin.
Well,
Oh,
that's
then-
where it goes. That's how you stay not wrinkly.
That's fine. I'm meant to be wrinkly.
No, you're not.
It helps him blend in with trees.
Are you okay? You see, there seems to be something medically wrong with you.
I mean,
That-
yeah,
there's several things.
Come here, let me slime you.
but no, don't put any slime on me.
But you're
I would-
dry.
Yes, I'm meant to
I
be
would.
dry.
Stream is still on
wouldn't-
BRB.
He might stab you.
Oh, the
Oh,
stream's still on
not,
BRB.
not
we
mine.
just put
The
it back.
mine is long gone.
We're never
might-
gonna be right back. This is we died. This is Grung Heaven now.
Yeah, you're in Grungland now.
Grung heaven
Been on
full
that
of
for
very
about
dry
45
people.
minutes.
Oops.
It's fine. At least one of the streams has been on because I don't have.
So
the
I also
other
didn't
streams
open the
blazing.
stream in that time. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, apparently it's gone from a maybe to a definite.
So what are you? Why are you all here? The others would like to know.
What others?
What do you mean? You showed up in our camp.
Is this your
And,
camp?
yes.
Oh, it's a very nice
he-
camp.
Oh, thank you. It's a buzz of activity.
Hmm.
We've seen nothing.
Well, no, neither
Okay.
you should.
It's doing its
Yeah,
job. Then.
Zormir,
Yeah.
they're camouflaged.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yes, but
This
then-
is the only way to prevent the Naga from eating you.
And if you're too well camouflaged, we might end up stepping on you by
That
accident.
reminds me, I've still got some Naga meat left.
Naga meat.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Are you an enemy of the Naga?
I mean, we did
Yes, we
kind
are.
of kill their leader.
Oh,
Who?
God.
Their leader?
Yeah, we
Yes,
killed Salvin the Mighty
Salvan
and
the
ate him.
Mighty. You don't have to worry about him anymore.
What does this mean for the Naga?
They were very confused last time we heard.
Are you going to kill them all too?
No, probably not all of them, but some of them.
Could you?
Probably.
We've
Oh
given
my
it a good
goodness.
shot.
We're
I must
capable
tell
of
the
it.
others. Plop, 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 plop.
I'm feeling good about this guy.
Guy,
Let's not get in the war. Are we going to?
what do you mean get into a war? What do you mean get into a war?
Let's
We're already
not-
in the war.
We
We
had pretty much opened the war
we
by
bring the war.
assassinating the ruler of the kingdom. I think was kind of inevitable at this point.
Do we really want to kill all the Naga? That will
No, we said we're not
slow-
going to kill all of them. That
It's
takes
the
too long.
vast
I
majority.
think
just
they
whichever
want
one comes
us
across
to kill
us.
all of them.
It's
And then
whoever. We're going to just do what we always do. Whoever gets in our way, we kill them. And if they don't, they'll probably give us bribes again. In which case, win-win.
Okay. Well, aren't most of the Naga just looking for the homeland, and this isn't a homeland?
No, they're
Ooh, that's the
enslaving.
UNT.
That's the OT. The Naga are the ones enslaving everybody and hunting humanoids for sport.
Okay. I'm getting this all muddled up. Sorry. My
You need a rest, buddy.
Bob's bad.
The Naga are the ones that were choking out the OT priestess.
Okay.
Ooh, more grung.
Oh, frogs.
So, well, I don't want to have to
Oh,
kill
They're gone.
all the Naga, but if they're in the way, then yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to go out of our way to kill them all, but we're going to the palace where they all currently are because it's fuck yous now. So,
we got a clean house.
yeah. Hey, they might just go, yeah, sure, you're in charge now, and then we don't have to worry about it.
I don't think so.
Yes.
There's a
'Cause-
chance.
We killed their boss, their god, or whatever they want to see it is.
Yeah.
Because it's not a god. We know.
And then
the
they
gods.
gave us a lot of treasure.
For note, your gooseberry is plotting back to the door. Are you going to do anything?
I'm fine.
Well, you listen to me. I'm going to
Yeah,
bed.
you go have a nap, buddy. You've been going for a while.
Gooseberry, not everyone can come in, but we'll chat with you.
Okay. He
looks like
starts
goblin
doing
voice.
some like frog yodeling.
My brain goes immediately to Phantom Menace from the Gungan leader.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. As he's informed the village that they are foes of the Naga. They have agreed to kill them all.
Most of them. Whoever gets in the
And-
way.
You watch as a wave of
Cheers.
grung and camouflage tree-like structures hidden amongst the trees themselves
Jesus.
suddenly materialize. Just one moment it's not there, and then it kind of shifts perspective a little bit, and then suddenly you are in the middle of an entire tribe's worth of grung. All slightly different color, because they're not all supposed to be green, but I only had the one image.
Yeah, they're like poison dart frog colors. I'm assuming a few of them, right? Yeah.
Yes. They are all cheering now, and Zormir, as you're plodding away to bed, you just hear the start of metallic drums as they start partying.
Yep, nap.
Aye.
Yep, nap.
Yeah.
It's the
Ah,
Ewoks!
Yeah.
We found the Ewoks! We knew we'd find them eventually!
Yup, Jack.
If they're playing music, I will
Yep,
step
Jack.
outside and join them.
Yup, nope!
Any
Drumming.
enemy of the Naga are friend of the Grung! We
Yeah.
must celebrate!
Armor just shifts the helmet enough to block out the sound.
I imagine you've got a mute function. You've put up with us long enough.
And that is where we're gonna end tonight because I can only do Grung voice so long, my throat's already killing me.
Grung party!
I love Guzbree.
Yes, you have managed to befriend yourself with the Grungs already, as you seem to have set up camp in their camouflaged home. Congratulations. Now, do note that these are very specifically evolved Grung. Because their main predator is immune to poison, they have managed to evolve beyond their poison slime. So
Okay.
their slime is actually a mix of aberrational psionic slime.
Oh, so you'll really trip balls if you lick them.
Yeah, you really triple.
You
go
really
to
will?
the
Oh,
bench.
God,
but what
next
matters
week
is
is going to be
that
licking frogs. Oh.
their slime is a wisdom saving throw and is not poison. So let's just get that out right out there. Their main predator is immune to poison, so they evolved to not be poison.
They're psychic.
Fair enough.
Probably.
So they're psychic, so that way they can still be a threat to the Naga. Because inevitably
These
it'll
guys,
happen.
The same kind of guys from Freezer Planet 14.
I guess actually, yeah. Kinda.
No idea. Don't get the reference.
I can see the future.
I can see the future. Yeah.
Because that will inevitably come up in the future. I don't care if you're immune to poison. They don't care either.
It means that Lou's still fine, I think, actually, because I think Lou's resistant to both.
Well, resistance
No.
doesn't mean outright immunity. But yes, there you go. That is where we're gonna end for the night. You've managed to somehow randomly encounter your way into the Grung.
Did you expect this at the start of the session?
I gave up planning sessions years ago. I just need to know roughly what the dilemmas are. That's why I have a bunch of random roll tables.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna save this because I might use this next time. I should probably save my water table too. There we go.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna find the river again.
Well, maybe there's other ways I can solve this. Yes. So yes, you all got a bunch of loot. You've met some new allies. And next time there will be a party of the Grung. And you will have to try and survive the Grung not sliming you, especially when there is a very dry Grung in your midst.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they're all very concerned for your health. With you.
That's fine.
You should not be that dry. You're just a wrinkly Grung.
Fair enough.
Grung are size small, aren't they, as well? So...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's about the right size.
Yeah, you're green.
Yeah.
You're just a really pretty Grung.
You
They're
stayed out of
very
the water too long.
You need your slime. This is what happens when you stop producing slime. All right. We'll do bookkeeping after we end streams. So that's fine. Yep. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. And we will see you next time, whatever that may be. Good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night.
All right.